The quest above my head. This is something I heard from many game-loving netizens. Wouldn't it be great if life was a game? How good would it be if there were levels above people's heads and be able to gain experience and raise your state the way you want? If someone asked me if this is honestly okay with me, I would simply answer, no, it's not. Hey, what are you thinking about? He looked up and saw his childhood friend Shin Sun Il. He's been a practitioner of the Korean traditional martial arts, Taekyon, or something. He also learned Taekwondo at the same time, and I hear he's received gold medals in the high school championships. Thanks to that, he'll have a free ride to a college as a special admission for talented student. Not only that, his head has that thing floating above it. The Chunbumun's Air, level 25 Shin Sun Il. How did this happen to me? When did my life turn into a game? My name is Han Ji-han. The Gamer level 4, a guy who obtained a stranger ability called the Gamer. At home, his mother chopping carrots and listening music, and she just remembers something and speak Jihan, go buy some tofu. And again chopping carrots, Jihan doing homework, and window screen notification came in front of him. He saw a quest has been created. Jihan feel confused and scratch his head in thinking a certain window appeared in front of me while I was doing homework. That's right. It's an alert. Something right out of a game. Even though this is reality, I live with alert window like this every single day. Jihan clicked the window screen and quest alert appeared. Mom's errand by tofu. The gamer's mother wants tofu to use in dinner. Bring her the tofu she wants quickly. Time limit 1 hour, complete award, experience 500, increased closeness with mother, completion failure, mother's nagging, decreased trust from mother. Want to accept or not? Jihan read all of this and take a deep breath. I just can't get used to this. Jihan, his mom's just calling. I'm coming, Jihan said. He took the money and said to his mother, is tofu all you need? Yeah, hurry up, she said. Already Jihan though, as he answered his mom, Jihan thinking, how did I become like this? A few days ago I leveled up after completing a quest. When I put point in SCR, I actually got stronger. It's feel good to become stronger. What's happening? Why did I become a game characters? I can't come up with an answer no matter how hard I try. But one thing's clear. That I've got a strange ability. The Gamer, you've obtained the quest item tofu. I didn't need an alert window every single time. I'm not sure if I'm even living in a proper world right now. Is this for real? No matter how I think about it, I feel it's great. One funny thing is how I get experience. In game, you hunt what's called monster and get experience that way. But not me. Experience up quest complete. For some reason I get experience by actions in quests. For example, I get a tiny bit of experience when I work out, experience up. It also goes up when I study. But it's very hard to raise my level. It's been a while since I've gotten this ability, but I've only managed to get 1 level so far. I ended up putting all the points in strength. Such a waste now that I think about it. What use is strength in modern society? You have to be smart. Wouldn't I get smarter if my intelligence goes up? That's what I should have done. I'm back, Jihan said. Give it here. Madam Han Young Suk, it's my mom's name. She's 40 now, but for some reason she looked like she's in her middle 20s. And I don't know why, but everything about her name is question mark other than her name. Does mom have something special too? Mom, is it Dunjang Jigi for dinner? Yep. Why? Did you want something? Jihan closed the door and shake his head. I'm almost done, so wait there. What about Dad? Jihan asked. She replied, she said he'll eat it out. I'll dig in then. Did you finish your homework? Not yet, I'm almost done, Jihan said. Thanks for the meal. Wait. Yeah? Wash the dishes. A quest have been created. If you ask what is like is to me, I'd answer endless days of homework and pain. Why, you ask? The amount of homework. It's too much. Yes, I'm done my homework and my experience rise plus 21. It's not that my grades are high. I don't know if studying like this will get me a better score on the SATs. The reason I work hard on my homework is because of quests. If I give this to my math teacher, I'll get experience in return. I'll go all in on into from now on. Then solving problems like this will be a piece of cake. Well, now that I'm done, let's play some games. Diligent studying causes your intelligence to go up by 1. No way. It is something said that human beings sometimes demonstrate superhuman abilities in unforeseen circumstances. But the key word in all of this is sometimes. Protagonists of manhwas or novels would use their sixth sense to avoid situations like this. But for a normal guy like me. Although, it wouldn't exactly be right to call me normal either. Damn. I won't be showing any superhuman power, just because something like this happens. Beast with fire making noise. The guy make him stop for throwing fire. What's going on? And on the other side, girl with red hair ready for fight. Where exactly am I? Yesterday, I was surprised to find out my intelligence can go up just by studying. How did this even happen? Jihan tried to himself calm down. Jihan opened his eyes like flash and stare. She's level 32? No, sure, Yun Soul Blazer Fist user. Does that mean she's 8 times stronger than me? How about here he's level 46 Huan Sungon Black Summoner? But the problem isn't whether these two are strong or not. It's how I can escape. Time for my backstep skill. Soul Blaze Fist. Meaning to burn. Meaning soul. I've heard that martial art styles that burn one's soul are risky, but it reaps a high reward. Even so, I'm surprised you could take on my summoned beast. Shut it. She said, why did you attack me? He raised his arm and said, let's see, why did I? It's simple. To prepare for what's about to happen. I just wanted to test your skills. What? What do you? She feel nervous. That's all the talking we need. Let's us communicate not with words but with actions. He give permission to their summoner beast for attack. 3-face beast running wild for attack. She prepare for counterattack and rush towards beast. Summoner beast fire and she also make their fist powerful attack. Am I dreaming right now? Jihan thinking in a situation like this. I should run. It's clearly the best choice. What's this? I can't run. Jihan try to remove it but can't. They caught Jihan and hang him up. Soul Blaze Fist user No Sure Yun. Are you thinking of running away? If you do, I will tear this unfortunate young man into pieces. Hey dude, Jihan said Dian to say something like that without hesitation. What the hell is this? What is he trying to avoid? Jihan got notification a skill has been created through a special act. Through continuous observation, a skill to find the target's information, observe, has been created. What's this? I got new skill? Why does it have to be something like observe? Why don't you give me something more useful? Oh well, can't hurt to try. Jihan used their observe skill. Black Slim level 16 HP 1200 MP 500. A slime that lives in the demon world. Keeps its demonic power inside, and has the ability to strengthen its body. A level 16 Back Slim. It's a slime that's absorbed demonic power and gained the ability to make itself as strong as steel. It shouldn't be any trouble for you, but this young man might die. You coward. Did you purposely bring us civilians into this? She said to him. DNT worry. If you were to fight with all your strength, no harm will come to this young man. And don't misunderstand. This young man came in here by himself. Lies. Why would I lie? But it is indeed weird. He's clearly a civilian, but how did he get into through the illusion barrier? Oh well. Come, user of Soul Blaze Fist. You will die as well if you're below my expectations. He said to her. And give command to beast for fire blaze. She block fire with their fist and push herself up. She is using their speed skills and smack beast with their fist. Beast falling down while she again press her feet and jump and hit their fist to Beast with full speed. Jihan surprised. Beast feel like lose and summon cancel. She beat the Beast. She saw slime coming. How annoying. Art of Soul Blaze Fist number 1. Soul Blaze Flame. She command and generate Soul Blaze Flam yellow to Buell and make them cover herself with blue flam. The slime attack her with full power. Jihan said careful. The slime make a berries around her. Jihan stared with afraid and then slime become bubble with heat and boom. The blue flame that surrounds herself save her. She open her eyes with comforte to defense herself. Jihan look amazed with her skills. Huan Sungon said is great. This is what I wanted to see. Why don't we test your limits? Huan Sungon raises hands to make a circle for another black summoner. Jihan feel the energy with that circle. Damn it. Since he's called the black summoner, he must be trying to summon something right now. Damn. I have to get out of here. Jihan grab and squish the slime. Is this rubber? Why is it so stretchy? Damn it. I'd run away if only I could get away from this slime. Come on, my +5 strength. Answer me. Jihan struggled but nothing happened. No good, he said to himself. Window screen just showing in front. A skill has been created through a special action. A skill that uses excessive strength, RIP, has been created. Another notification in red screen. RIP active level 1 experience 0%. A skill that rips apart an enemy or an object using a strong force increase tearing force by 30%. Jihan read it with surprising face. Well, that's new. Alright, he active RIP skill. Grip slime with his hand and rip it tear piece. Alright, I can do that. Finally he successful. Wait a minute, aren't I in the middle of the sky? While falling he scream. Ouch, that's hurt like hell. But I'm not hurt, he asked himself with surprised. Guess I'm lucky. Jihan sternly feels slime coming for him again and attacked. Drip bounce and changing shape. Jihan stare the slime and use their skill to saw the slime health power. It's become low. Damn it. This isn't going to be easy. I managed to escape, but what now? His feet shaking with fear seeing as how the asphalt got smashed. With that one blow. I'll die if I get hit. Another summoner coming into circle while slime bonds trying to change their shape. Damn it. I have to run slime smash with full speed and power. Jihan saw slime moment. This thing its movement are pretty systematic. That makes things easier. Ping window screen notification came. Observe level has risen by 1. Did observe level up because I noticed the slime's movement pattern? Why don't I try it, then? Observe skill active. Black Slim level 16 health power 1200 MP 500. A slime that lives in the demon world. Keeps demonic power inside, and has the ability to strengthen its body. It moves slower than a human's running speed, but is quite fast at jumping towards whoever gets close. There's extra information now. The health power is done by a 102. Does that mean my rip did a 100 HP worth of damage to it? Anyway, that's not what's important. What's important is that I'll be able to beat that thing if I attack 11 more times. I don't know why, but aren't I pretty calm right now? It'd probably be best to run without fighting, but the problem is that I don't know where I am right now. That sunglasses guy said that I got inside the illusion barrier. There should be way to get out as well. It was definitely weird. They were fighting so showy but there was no one else around. It must be because of that illusion barrier thing. Then it shouldn't be possible to get out through an ordinary method. It feels weird that I can analyze the situation so fast at a time like this, but that's not what's important here. What's important is to survive. Jihan activates skills flash eyes. The thing has to get hit 11 times, but I'll die with just one hit. Death that could approach with just a single mistake. Jihan laugh. Well, I really have no other choice. Then I just have to fight. Slime approaching towards Jihan for attack. Jihan dodged it alright, looks like it needs some time to rebuild its body after an attack. But I'm not sure yet. Once more. Slime changed their shape and attacked again. Jihan dodged it smartly. Got you, Jihan said. Rip grip with their flashlight active skill and squeeze. Critical. And rip shake it and throw and land back. Yes, I did it. Slime HP became more low. Get ready, I'll take you down. Jihan grab rip and schwack the slime. The slime becomes splash and lose his strength. Already I got him, Jihan said. New notification just came in blue window screen, gain 1290 experience. Your level went up by 1. Nice, my level went up by 2. Killing that slime helped a lot. It was hard to level up with all those small quests, but to think it could be this easy. I guess hunting monsters is better than completing everyday tasks. Anyway, I survived, and I even leveled up. This is great. Boom, Jihan hear the noise. While turning around, Jihan saw Blue Fist that killed the Black Summoner. She win the fight. She's so strong, can I also become like that when I'm level 30? Jihan thinking about it. Hey! Where did the sunglasses guy go? Looks around, he's not here. That's strange. That guy definitely had a higher level. Then why did he leave? Jihan feeling relaxed that everything okay now. The red hair girl front of Jihan. Jihan surprised while seeing her in front of him. What? When did she get here? Jihan heartbeat bumping faster. She became more close with their step while Jihan feeling nervous. Jihan feel sweat to saw her more closer. What? What does she want with me? You, what are you? She said to Jihan. What? Jihan didn't know what to answer. That wasn't something an ordinary person could have defeated. So how did you kill it? Even if you ask that. Don't you realize it's hard for me to tell, Jihan thinking? I have a game character's ability, and was able to win thanks to that. Would she believe me if I said that? Even I wouldn't believe it. A game character's ability? What kind of stupid talk is that? But then again, sunglasses guy used summoning magic. This girl that shoots fire out of her hands. Would it make it any weirder if I was there, too? But still, there's such a thing as common sense. I'm pretty clam for having been so flustered. Why is that? Hey, point to her. Why are you interrogating a guy that almost died? Just now? Really? Would it hurt to ask if I'm fine? She feel nervous. Jihan continue taking, there are tons of things I want to ask too. So why don't you take turns asking and answering questions? Oh, I'm pretty damn good at this. I sure know how to talk. Red hair girl said fine. Then first, who are you? My name's Han Jihan. Age 18. A high school student with a little special power. Is that enough? Red hair girl smartly looking at it. You look pretty dumb. By a special power, eh? She said to Jihan. Did she just call me dumb? Well, I don't know how this happened to me either. She understanding well. You name and face. I memorized it. She turned around and slowly vanished. Wait. You're leaving without answering my questions? What the hell was that? Damn it. Shouldn't you at least tell me what an illusion barrier is? She gone. Jihan feel depressed. How am I supposed to get out now? A crack appeared in sky. More and more crack appeared. What's this? It's breaking. He feel puzzle. Crack become in small pieces and then shatter. All is become normal like before. Am I back in the real world? That's right, I'm back. I'm back in the real world. Why are you late? At school, teacher asking for Jihan. Teacher, there's a reason. Shut it. 5 times. Got it? Teacher said to Jihan. One stick hit to Jihan and he screamed. What are you screaming for, you wimp? Hey! Han Jihan. Did I hit you because you were stupid? Or did I hit you because you always act silly? Why can't you do the easy tasks I tell you to do? He's 100% right. He really doesn't get mad over anything other than that. Ji-han thinking. My homeroom teacher Do Ji-hyun. Age 42, single. A man of justice. There's only one thing he asks of from his students. That is, to not do anything that we shouldn't do. Just that. He only gets mad and hits us if we do bad things. Thanks to that, even the so-called delinquents in our class stay silent. He isn't afraid of cops coming either. Because he just beats his students if they stray to the wrong path. He's pretty good at fighting too. Once, some delinquents that had a grudge on him went after him, and ended up getting their arms and legs broken. Do Ji-hyun, his level is 15. Compared to the levels of 3 to 6 normal students, he's 3 times as strong as them. What are you dazing out for? Do Ji-hyun hit again in second time Ji-han again scream? Ping new notification in blue window. A skill has been created through a special action. Through the power of your body to endure pain and damage, physical endurance has been created. Ah, he feel pain. The hell is that now? His teacher hit again in third time. Red window screen just appeared. Mastery of the skill physical endurance increase. Physical endurance passive level 1 experience 5.24%. The body's durability increase and you take less damage. 3% decrease in damage from physical attacks. What's this? What's with all these skills I've never seen before, just popping out recently? His teacher hit him 4 and then 5 times and then he said go back to your seat. The mastery rose after getting hit by the rod of love? Student whispering. I'm not happy at all. Even though I got a skill, I'm not happy at all. Already it's only been a few days since the end of summer break. If you don't study hard and slack off like him, you won't get into a good college. Those who've already given up on college should look into getting a job. Teacher point Ji-han for this. Class president, the greeting. Stand. Wow. Thank you for the lesson. And the teacher gone. Ji-han feel comfortable after his teacher gone. And thinking, damn it. What's wrong me with today? I met a bunch of weirdos with power on the way to school. Then I got beaten by the teacher for being late. That looked like it hurt. Is your butt okay? Ji-han looked up and saw his childhood friend smiling. Don't ask, Ji-han said. Why were you late? Don't you know what he's like? His friends asked. I wasn't late because I want to be. Ji-han said. This bastard smiling on my situations. To be honest, even though I could see levels and got some strength, I didn't exactly believe this situation was real. But things change after today. My level rose to 6 and I even got some new skills. The thought of getting skills never really crossed my mind. I've gotten 3 skills up till now. Observe. Rip. Physical endurance. It's look like new skills are generated through doing special action. But seeing as how it actually was effective, I can tell this is real. That mean this guy's level is real also. He's probably not a normal human either. What are you glaring me for? No, it's nothing. Ji-han said to his childhood friend. I can't believe it. To think my best friend would be keeping a secret like this from me. They hear the school bell ringing. First period starting, so go back to your seat. I have no motivation to study right now. Who would, if you almost died this morning? From now on, I have no intention of being forced into a fight inside that illusion barrier. Ji-han thinking while teacher in class. So I'll look into it carefully for sure. And flipping pages. What my ability really is. Now that I think about it, I've never really thought much about my strange ability. All I've seen until now were level up alerts and skill creation alerts. The question is, how can I check my skill list window myself? In an actual game, there would be a button on the screen, but I'm in the real world right now. Could it be voice activated? Now that I think about it, that's how I activated RIP2. I kind of did it without really thinking about it though. Status window appear. Han Ji-han status window appear front of him. Name Han Ji-han. Class the gamer. Level 6. HP 200. MP 100. Point 10. Money 3000. Just like I thought. Can I use inventory as well then? He whisper inventory. And inventory appear. Am I supposed to strong thing in here? He saw his pen and got idea. Let's see what happened. He use his pen press then inventory screen. Inventory accept the pen. My ability, isn't this really amazing? It wasn't just completing quests and leveling up. There's more to it. My ability is. He just deeply into his thoughts and got hit on his head. Jae-han, what do you think you're doing in the middle of the class? Teacher, it hurts. Didn't I tell you to focus on the lesson? Tell me. Well, show your hands. Ji-han, yes sir, and show his hands. My luck today is terrible. We'll make it 5 times spirit into you. And his teachers start with 1. Ji-han, feel like it's burning my hands. Window screen appear, physical endurance's level goes up by 1. Ji-han sadly said, I don't need this thing to go up. School ended without much work done. Going to home, Ji-han thinking, rather than studying, I spent all my time at school trying to figure out how my ability works. There were few things I figured out, so here it is. Number 1, if I repeat a certain action I can get a new skill. Number 2, my current body is very similar to a gamer character. Number 3, there were skills I didn't know about. I know number 1 thanks to the skills I got on my way to school and at school. But there's a slight problem with number 2. My body, I should say? When I fell after being released by the slime, a normal person would have had their legs broken, but I only felt pain. And I didn't realize back then, but my pain disappeared soon too. Same thing with the beating today. It hurt when I got hit, but the pain disappeared soon. That's right, it's because my body has a gamer's characteristic. If I'm hit, my HP goes down. But if my HP becomes full again, both pain and wound disappears. So my body isn't normal anymore. What's even more surprising are the skills. I opened the skill list for the first time, and there were 5 skills inside. 3 of them were newly generated, but I've never seen 2 of them. A gamer's mind passive level maximum allows the user to calmly and logically think things through. Allows peaceful state of mind. Immunity to psychological status effects. A gamer's body passive level maximum grants a body that allows for the user to live the real world like game. I know as soon as I saw it. Opening home door, still thinking why I was calm during my fight with that slime, and why I was so calm while I was talking with Kwon Shur-yun. I'm back home. I should have known. Imagine a real RPG game. Let's say a character in that game runs across a choice. The character won't particularly be fearful of what's ahead. Opening in his room door. So basically I'm like this because of these skills. If I look at the situation in a broader sense, right now I'm a game character living in the real world. Even if I'm wounded, I might be able to heal back up instantly if my HP heals up through food or something. I don't really want to confirm this, but I should be able to if I were to get involved in a huge accident later on. But the real problem starts now. How am I supposed to avoid that illusion barrier thing? And even if I could avoid it, what should I do if I meet people like them again? And what am I supposed to do as a game characters? The next day, Sunday. Earlier morning, he tried to find something in their old stuff. Found it. And he used his skill observe on it. Matstar aluminum bat. Made by Realtek Manufacturing. An aluminum bat made by Realtek Manufacturing. A little lighter and a bit stronger than a wooden bat. It doesn't say anything about its attack damage. I was curious. He opened his inventory and store it. Games usually have attack and defense value, but why not me? Is it because it's the real world? He collects some regular things and activate observe skill on it. Or Made by pharmaceutical company Alipum. Use Orumdi for a month. Inflammation heals inflammation in the mouth. Hashidin. Made by pharmaceutical company Hope. Hashidin for external injury. HP 5. Heal status effects. Bleeding heals status effects. Inflammation. Bakchaz. Made by pharmaceutical company Eins. Bakchaz for when you're tired. Cures status effect. Drowsiness. Forced awakening buff 1 hour. Overuse reduces buff duration by 50%. MMM. I expected as much, but I didn't think it really would be like this. But Hashidin heals only 5 HP? How many of these do I need to carry for it to be useful? 200, so what am I supposed to do with just 5? I'll take it for now, but I need a better healing item. Usually in game, I would have to resort to crafting. He store all these things to their inventory. I know what I need now. Crafting skill. MMORPG games aren't just killing monsters and collecting loots. The game characters can craft many different items as well. And I gain new skills through certain action. It might be possible for me to make a crafting skill. Going outside and I'll think later. For now, I should prepare. I might die if I dawdle around, and I have no intention of dying. He hit aluminum bat on trees. While using full force, he got notification a skill has been created through a special action. A skill to deliver a strong blow, Power Strike, has been created. In red window screen notification, Power Strike active level 1. Experience 0% strikes the target with strong force. 15% increase in critical rate. 50% increase in attack damage. Another blue notification window appear. A skill has been created through a special action. A skill to utilize blunt weapons freely, Blunt Weapon Mastery, has been created. Another red notification window appear. Blunt Weapon Mastery passive level 1 experience 0% allows users to freely handle blunt weapons. 10% increase in attack damage with blunt weapons. 5% increase in attack speed with blunt weapons. Jihan, yes, I did it. Coming out all the way here to do this was totally worth it. I just received Power Strike and Blunt Weapon Mastery. Alright. I've just got one thing left to do now. He grab aluminum bat again. Put some energy skill on it. And a powerful strike. Strike on trees, make it little piece. Notification mastery of the skill Power Strike increase. Power Strike level goes up by 1. Was that eye level for about 30 hits? It's faster than I thought it would be. Guess I'll get some more level in it while I'm out here. Ready for Power Full Strike again. He feel heat energy coming for bat. Huh, what's wrong? He got idea. And said status window. And status window appear. As I thought. There's not enough MP. So my MP only lasts for about 30 uses. Let's see. What's my MP recovery rate? It costs MP to use skills. MP is a short term for mana point. And is the source of energy for using skills. He push on MP. Mana recovery 1 minutes 1 appear on blue window. It's only 1 p minute. My mana is 100 right now, so that means I have to wait another 100 minutes. This isn't good. I either have to raise my mana recovery rate, or I have to fight with passive skills rather than active ones. What can I do to survive? I need to become stronger to survive. It's evening time started. I feel like I've been at this for the whole day. Is it because my body became like a game character's? No matter how tired I am from swinging the bat, I feel fine after a 30 minutes rest. Thanks to that, I was able to raise a lot of my skill levels. Power Strike's current level is 3. Blunt Weapon Mastery's current level is 5. It's going up at a decent rate. But the ability I got when I hit level 5 on Blunt Weapon Mastery was the best. A 30% increase in attack damage when using blunt weapons. There's a 10% increase in attack speed as well. Power Strike's damage increased to 150% when it hit level 3, and its critical rate went up to 17%. But there's something even more interesting. If my base damage is 10, it becomes 13 because of blunt weapon mastery. If I add power strike's 150% damage on top of that, it totals out to 22.5. So I can do more than twice my base attack damage with all their skills. Isn't that amazing? I haven't used my stat points either. If I raise my strength, my attack damage might get even higher. But I have to consider my other stats. My current mana is a 100. It'll run out with about 30 or 50 power strike usages. There's another problem. Even though I'll get better after 30 minutes or rest, my stamina doesn't last long. What if there are multiple enemies? What if I have no time to rest? Or when the enemy is too fast? Should I raise my dexterity? There are too many what-if situations. I'll wait on using my status point for now. While going home, he thinking mom's going to be curious as to where I've been all day. What should I do? While increasing step, he feels something strange. He stopped and thinking. He feels something wrong and weird. It's nighttime, but I don't hear a single thing. In fact, there isn't a single light coming through the window. Could this be? Damn it! Don't tell me it's an illusion barrier again? He opened his inventory and put their hand and withdraw aluminum bat. He just prepare for attack. Maybe I shouldn't have left home today? I could have just swung this baseball bat inside, even if mom looked at me weirdly. He hears some horrible voice. Feeling scared. He get courage and look behind him. He saw a man. The man coming towards him step by step. He hear his steps coming towards him. He's shocked when he saw it's zombie. He feels scared like hell. Damn it. Zombies this time? He prepare himself for relaxed mood and thinking, how should I deal with their guys? What's first? He use his skills observe. Zombie level 8. HP 800. MP 50. A walking corpse, no matter how it died. It hates the living, attacking and eating its flesh. Although it's slow, its strength is twice as much as when it was alive. Jihan smiled and said, I see, thanks God for the observed skill. Unlike that time with them black slime, I have a weapon this time. It would have been even better if I had a recovery item. My HP recovers by 5 every 1 minute. That means it's take about 40 minutes before I can fully restore my HP. But it won't end with just 5 HP worth of damage if I'm caught by one of these. Zombie coming towards him faster. What should I do? I have into a narrow alley first. He turned around and saw narrow alley. There's something called wall hitting in games. Monsters won't attack you if you have a wall behind your back. He saw a zombie in front of him. He put his energy on aluminum bat. He used his full power strike in zombie. Zombie HP just drops. What, that just did 400 damage? Then I can't let this chance go. He hit again zombie. It feels so natural to be swinging this bat around. Is it because of my new skills? But this isn't the time to think about this. It's time to kill zombies. He just killed one of it. I got notification in blue window. You have obtained 350 experience. I don't have time for that right now. He running faster towards wall. There more zombies. 3 zombie. He again used this powerful strike. Hit them harder, HP drop. Another strike to second zombie and make him falls. He hit again the third zombies with powerful strike. He kill all of them. Phew. I can take breather now. He hear novices. More zombies coming towards him. Angry HR said, come at me. Damn. Taking my MP into account, I should just kill them with normal attacks, right? He start killing zombies again. Using his full power and strength. Using all his skills, killing one by one. Behind him he strike it and save himself. On more strike with power.hr kill another one zombie. He kill all of the zombie in front of him. I somehow got through that, but what now? I don't hear any zombies coming here right now. But it wouldn't be surprising if they did at any moment. My level hadn't gone up yet. But, considering the amount of experience they're giving, I probably will with just one more kill. He turned around and saw a wall. Let's check for safety first. He using his hands and jump into the wall. On top of the wall he saw clearly. He saw everywhere zombies. No way, how am I supposed to kill all of these? While looking at zombie a red circle he saw. While clearly looking at red circle moon. And thinking, what the hell is that? This doesn't feel right. The red ball creating massive amounts of energy. My body froze the moment I saw that thing. Just what is it? Red ball flash and spread. The red flashlight falls on zombies. It started to absorb zombies. And goes back to red ball and become more powerful. Is it swallowing the zombies? More zombies got swallowed. All the zombies swallowed on red ball. And while absorbing become red circle. I don't know what that is, but I don't think this is going to end well. I feel something strange happened. All the zombies' behavior changed. Are they going berserk because of that thing? Zombies become more aggressive and mad. Jihan feel they all coming towards him. Damn. Nothing's going well today, huh? He open inventory and withdraw aluminum bat. He hold aluminum bat and prepare for attack. Zombies gathering around Jihan when climb on wall. Jihan saw a zombie in front of him. He attack with bat. Zombies become silent for a while then turn again like nothing happened. Zombies don't fall and know when HP drop. Again strike with full power and speed on zombie's head. The crawling zombies that on wall coming towards Jihan. Your level has increased by 1. Blue window notification appeared. I can check my level later. For now I should focus on crushing these monsters in front of me. Jihan saw a red flash falls on zombies again that on wall. And absorb one by one. Jihan curious saw up and stare. Did it absorb all those zombies? Everything is going smoothly. Black Summoner thinking. That's the guy from back then. Looks like he hasn't noticed me yet. All the zombies swallowed within red ball. Red ball absorbed the energy. And become small while going towards Black Summoner hand. The Black Summoner hold the red ball. Squeeze it and absorb. Great, he said after absorbing red ball. Then he open his hand. Use his power, the crack appeared. And crack shattered. Everything going normal again. Jihan hear voices and light coming for windows. In front of him. A cat. I'm back, thanks God. He remembers something. And turn around and saw up. There no one is here. The Black Summoner, what was he doing? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now? I am currently in a severely dangerous situation. I completely acknowledge that. I don't know why, but it seems like that crazy bastard is making illusion barriers left and right. It's dangerous inside illusion barriers, without a doubt. Quan Shi-yun was fighting in the first one. The second one was full of zombies. I have to find a way to survive. I found out the quickest way to do exactly that. At school classroom door open at Shin Sun Il. Jihan thinking that I have to ask this guy. Morning. Shin Sun Il said to Jihan. What, you're always late, so what made you come so early today? Chun Bumun's air level 28 Shin Sun Lee. He was 25 not too long ago. Did he get stronger? I came early cause I had something to do. While scratching his head. But before that, follow me to the store. Oh? You gonna buy me something? Sure. Jihan said to Shin Sun Lee. The miser Han Jihan is offering to buy me something? I definitely smell something fishy. Jihan shut it. I've been friends with this guy ever since primary school. He's never told me about him being Chun Bumun's heir or whatever, but he's still my best friend. He's the only one I can trust right now. At the school ground. Jihan buy for Shin Sun Lee a burger. So, what are you so curious about that you'd offer me something like this? Your Hyung Nim will listen, so fess up. Jihan, this bastard. That relaxed attitude of your won't last long. I have something to ask. I know, so tell me, Shin Sun Lee. What do you have to do to get out of an illusion barrier? Shin Sun Il said to get out of an illusion barrier, you just have to use your aura with the will to get out of. Wait. Shin Sun Il grabbed Jihan neck and squeeze. What did you do to my friend? Using their skills to make it more tighten. Amazing, this guy had a side like this, Jihan. Hey, while shaking. I'm your father. And poke him. Shin Sun Il release his neck. You must be the right person, seeing the bullshit you spout at a time like this. Hey, you bastard, what do you think you're doing to me? Damn. It hurts like hell. But giving off suck killing intent for me. Makes me a bit happy. I was mad that he'd been hiding it till now, but he must have had his reason. Well, hold on. Why'd you ask me something like that? Do you know how confused I am right now? There's no way you should know what that is. Jihan, really? I didn't, until a few days ago. But now I do. I also know who you really are. Shin Sun Il what? Jihan said you are Chunbumun's heir, Shin Sun Lee, isn't that right? At school, all the students going to their classes. So there's no one around. Shin Sun Il said you can see things like levels, and even got skills? Jihan, yes. Here, look. Jihan open his inventory. And withdraw aluminum bat. And point it to Shin Sun Il. Feels like a dimension's magic ability. That's a game inventory? Yeah. I don't know why I'm like this, but I'm in trouble. I almost died thanks to that illusion barrier thing. Ha ha. To think you'd turn out like this. You've become a natural ability user. Jihan, what? It's a bit hard to explain, but. Jihan, I've got time. My life's riding on this. I can skip studying for all I care. Well, already. I'll tell you right out then. Do you know what the living Earth theory is? Jihan, the Gaia theory? Gaia theory. A theory that describes Earth as a single organism and considers Earth to have a will, with no scientific evidence. It is frequently used in fantasy novels or games, and is basically a pseudoscientific theory. You probably know because of all the games you play. What if the Gaia theory was real? Jihan, surprised, what? To explain. This world has a will. Some call it providence and some call it law. It's also called truth, origin, or transcendental will. Sounds like an occult. Just listen. People call it different things, but it can be represented by the word God. It's here? God? Are you for real? Shin Sun Il, I don't know if God exists or not. But it is true that some transcendental will is interacting with this planet. Things like ghosts exist too, you know? Espers exist as well. A very well-known psychic power is spoon bending, which is a type of psychokinesis. It's the ability to move objects just by one's thoughts. There are other psychic powers other than psychokinesis. There are teleportation abilities, and pyrokinesis as well. People with abilities like these are called natural ability users. It's because they had these abilities from the moment they were born. Jihan, oh, I understand. Why don't we go back to what we talked about before? The Gaia theory. Jihan, yeah, okay. The natural ability users' powers are said to have been given by Gaia. I guess you can say they were chosen by God. Jihan, what? Chosen by God? In other words, Gaia. This very planet gave me this ability? Jihan, then why did it give me such a weird ability? Shin Sun Il, thinking about it. So natural ability users' powers are given by Gaia, and it's usually determined by what that person thinks is the most special to him. For example, someone who's almost died by drowning might get an ability to control water. Jihan, okay, I understand. Wait, that means. Shin Sun Il, yeah. Looks like you liked games so much that you got a game-like ability. Didn't I tell you to stop playing games multiple times? Jihan, what, are you serious? Shin Sun Il, so to sum it up, Gaia randomly gives supernatural abilities to humans. And that ability is determined by what psychologically affects that person the most. Jihan, so I become a game character, as a result of my love for gamers. Just what is this? Okay. I understand how I turned out like this. But then what's an illusion barrier? Shin Sun Il, that's space created for combat. Jihan, what? Shin Sun Il, it's a bit complicated, so listen closely. Remember how Gaia gives supernatural powers to natural ability users? But there's a restrictions. Jihan, what restrictions? It's called the interference law. If a supernatural power that goes against the laws of physics is used to largely affect the real world, Gaia tries to eliminate that ability user. Jihan, what? Interference law? Eliminate? Shin Sun Il, thinking. Then giving example, let's say you won a lottery using your ability. From that moment on, your life will become unfortunate and you will die. For example, you might get hit by a lightning on a clear day, or other unfortunate events might happen, like getting run over by a truck. Jihan, what's up with that? Shin Sun Il, what it means is that if you use your power to affect the real world or the ordinary people, it'll cost you your life. This isn't something you can avoid. Because it's the world you're living in passing judgment to you. Jihan, it's scary. Shin Sun Il, indeed. So all you need to do is avoid affecting the real world too much. For example, I hear someone cast magic on their seaweed rolls so that it sells like crazy. Jihan shouted, you don't get punished for that? Shin Sun Il, because it didn't affect anyone that much. The term effect here is a really vague concept, but you can see something as an effect if others can tell something is wrong. Jihan, that really is vague. Shin Sun Il, yep, exactly. Going back to what I was saying, an illusion barrier is an artificial space that you can use psychic powers or magic without any limitations. Because no matter what you do on that side, it doesn't affect the real world. It's the easiest ability for people on this side. Jihan star and looked confused. He said, why? Shin Sun Il, because the one that makes the illusion barriers is Gaia. Jihan, what do you mean by that? Shin Sun Il, why do I feel like there's so much to learn? I'll show you what I mean. Since you've got an ability as well, you should be able to freely create or destroy illusion barriers. I'll make on, so watch. Jihan, what? Really? You're going to make an illusion barrier? Wait, so an illusion barrier is something anyone can make or destroy? Then why did I go through so much trouble? Shin Sun Il, you should learn how, now that you know. Just watch. Shin Sun Il point their hand to the sky and energy showing on his pawn. Jihan watching carefully. Jihan feel it's happened. The surrounding sounds disappeared. This is inside the illusion barriers. Shin Sun Il, you can make one simply by emitting energy from your hand and thinking you want to create one. Going out is the opposite. Jihan, going out? Yeah. You just have to think you want to get out while emitting energy from your hand. Try. Jihan raise his hand up. Feel like nothing happened. How you can use energy? Shin Sun Il sadly. God. Do I have to tell you everything? Just put some strength into your hands. Now imagine that strength is going out of your hands. Jihan, okay. He raised his hand again, the strength going out of my hands. The blue window notification appeared. A skill has been created through a special action. The skill to directly use mana, energy bolt, has been created. Another red notification window appear. Energy bolt active, level 1, experience 0%, a skill that attack by emitting mana. Attack power increase by INT. Range 10 m, wow. I even got something like this. Shin Sun Il, come on, what are you doing? Ji-han, no. I just got a new skill. I'll ignore it for now. He emitting energy on his hand. I want to get out. I want to get out. And the barrier creaking. And the barrier shatter. Shin Sun Il watching it while happening. Blue window appear. A skill has been created through a special action. A skill to get out of the instant dungeon illusion barriers, ID escape, has been created. A red window appear. ID escape active level 1 experience 0% used to escape instant dungeon. Something like this gets made into a skill too? Shin Sun Il, now try making one. Ji-han focusing this time again. Appear. Illusion barrier. Appear. Illusion barrier. It's happened. This feeling like the world has changed. Does this mean the illusion barriers has been created? Ji-han saw blue window notification appeared. A skill has been created through a special action. A skill to make illusion barriers, ID create, has been created. Red window screen appear. ID create active level 1 experience 0% used to create instant dungeon. Stronger instant dungeon may be created according to level. Ha! Instant dungeon illusion barriers? Hey, are there different types of illusion barriers? Shin Sun Il, yeah. Why? Well, I just got a skill called ID create. Shin Sun Il laugh on it. I'd create? That's so like you. Ji-han, anyway, thanks for telling me how to get in and get out. Shin Sun Il smile. It's nothing. But what are you gonna do from now? Like what you'll do from now on. I told you about the natural ability user, right? Ji-han, yeah. Shin Sun Il, if there are natural ones. Obviously there are acquired ones. Acquired ability users. They refer to those who acquired abilities through training. And I'm one of them. Watch. Shin Sun Il use his first power to the wall. Ji-han shocked. The well broke into pieces and big hole create. I'm not completely an acquired ability user. I at least had a talent in detecting KI from birth. I became stronger by training and honing that skill. You said my level was 25 not long ago and is now 28, right? You can say it's pretty accurate. Since I've completed a special training and got stronger since last week. Ji-han, really? He drilled hole in the wall with bare hands. This guy, he's living in a completely different world than me. Maybe an ordinary guy like me doesn't really mean anything to him? Ji-han thinking. Shin Sun Il said to Ji-han, are you scared? And stare to him. Shin Sun Il, now that I think about it. I'm the only friend this guy has. That's pretty strange. His personality isn't that bad, but I've been the only friend he's had since we were kids. Just me. Ji-han laughed and said, scared? I'll level myself up and catch up to you in on time. Shin Sun Il smiles. Yeah, sure, answer my question before that though. Ji-han, what question? Shin Sun Il, what you're going to do from now? You know what? I've taught you is just the very basic stuff? Ji-han, really? Shin Sun Il, I'll tell you some more. Both natural and acquired ability users do different things with their ability, but most of them are illegal. Since you've got an ability now, there's a chance you'll get involved with people like them. You should know this as well since you got pulled into an illusion barrier made by that black summoner guy. Ji-han, yeah. Shin Sun Il, and seriously, look, if you want to live a normal life, don't train your ability anymore. If you plan on training, be prepared. Or else you might get killed. That's what it means to live in this abyss. Ji-han listening carefully. Shin Sun Il raise his hand and the barrier shatter. Shin Sun Il stepped to going. And saying, don't go out tonight. The black summoner will get taken care of soon. Ji-han, what? Wait. Shin Sun Il, see you tomorrow. Ji-han, hey. He feels scared and thinking maybe I shouldn't have told him. At the evening. Han Ji-han sitting on his room and searching on his computer. The search is about abyss. He trying to find the meaning of abyss. In dictionary English meaning of abyss is a deep, bottomless chasm. In German its meaning is to prove to. To expri, show sich. Deep, bottomless chasm, this is the dictionary definition. But, I know there are different user for the word on the other side. For example, it might mean hell, or a forbidden place, or a world chaos. The abyss Sun Il was talking about probably refers to the society built by powerful people. He's worried about me, isn't he? It must be because he thinks I'll get hurt by the world called abyss, where people fight with their lives on the line. I don't really want to be involved with that world either. Since I don't want to die. In any case, I'm going to have to continue leveling up. Even if I don't involve myself with the abyss, I can be successful in the real world if I level up. Han Ji-han look outside. It's already night, but I hope he's not overworking himself. Han Ji-han worries about his childhood friend Shin Sun Il. It's a full moon and dark night. Black Summoner standing on rooftop. Black Summoner, did you know that other than Korea's Seoul, there aren't many cases where mountains surrounded the capital? Shin Sun Il appear in darkness and saying no, I did not. Black Summoner, it might be better that way. So what's your business here? This territory shouldn't be part of Chunbumun's land? Shin Sun Il indeed. But this place is like our front lawn. Black Summoner putting his black glasses up and said. The Yunhanmun and the Chunbumun, and the land where existence eaters are gathered. Thus, the shared middle region is recognized as a neutral zone. Am I wrong? Shin Sun Il, yes, but we will not let outsiders do whatever they wish. Black Summoner, I've already gotten permission from the existence eaters. Or rather, the irregular magician. There shouldn't be any problem. Shin Sun Il, if you think there's no problem just because you got his permission, then you are mistaken. Black Summoner, really? I don't care either way. Since the likes of you can't get in my way. Shin Sun Il, who said I was alone. Shin Sun Il called their brothers. My brothers Phantom Wind and Phantom Rain. Black Summoner thinking Phantom Wind and Phantom Rain. I hear Chunbumun separates their members into 4 ranks according to their strength. Human. Yoma. Phantom. Run. Look like 2 Phantom rank decided to show up. Shin Sun Il brother Phantom Wind step ahead and said, I'm going to have to ask you something. Is your name Hwan Sung-gon? Black Summoner, that's right. I've heard that you started your training on summoning techniques. But, I'll say this beforehand. You, who haven't gotten used to summoning techniques, won't get away with fighting us. Shin Sun Il brother, my conversation with him hasn't ended. Phantom Wind, what conversation? Can't you see he's going around using our land for himself? Shin Sun Il look at him with aggressive look. Phantom Wind Shin Sun Il brother becomes silent. Hwan Sung-gon. I'll ask again. Please tell us what you're trying to do and we'll let you go if you stop and back away. Shin Sun Il hear the laughing voice louder. It's Black Summoner Hwan Sung-gon who is laughing. He laughed proudly of hearing Shin Sun Il talk. Hwan Sung-gon, what would you do if there was something even more important than your life? Shin Sun Il, what are you trying to say? Hwan Sung-gon, tell me. If you have something more important than your life, and you have to give up your life to protect that, what would you do? Phantom Wind and Phantom Rain look each other in ready. They use their speed to attack. Hwan Sung-gon, the Black Summoner, in that case, isn't there only one answer? Give up your life. Am I wrong? Hwan Sung-gon spread his Black Summoner magic all around himself. Come. The likes of you won't be able to chase me away. It's afternoon time. Han Ji-han going back home from their school. What? Sun Il didn't come to school? From what I hear, he's got the flu. It can't be. Impossible, an ability user who's the successor of Chunbumun has the flu? There's no way that's true. You bastard. You really went and fought with the Black Summoner. Sun Il definitely has a lower level than Hwan Sung-gon. But the people from Chunbumun shouldn't be easy to deal with either. There must be higher level masters in his clan. But since he hadn't come to school, I'm going to have go visit him. Ah. Before that, let me inform Mom. He call her mom's. Phone bell ringing. Hello? Mom? Jihan, what's up? I'm skipping cram school today. What? Why? Do you know how much cram school costs? Jihan, no mom. Sun Il got the flu and didn't come to school today. Sun Il? Yeah. So I'm paying him a visit. I'll go if I have time. Already fine. Thank. See you later. He hang out phone. Come to think of it, Mom had question marks above her head. He might be hiding something, too. Could it be that everything about the world I've lived in till now is a lie? Han Jihan arrived at Shin Sun Lee home. He ringed the home bell. Should I wait a bit more since the house is so big? His house really is big no matter how many times I look at it. Come to think of it, they didn't even have a doorbell until 5 years ago. Sun Lee's never even had a computer even in middle school. I remember telling him about computer and games. I wondered why his house didn't have a single electronic, but now I think I know. Chun Bu Moon. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems like a clan of ability users like in novels and games. Clan. It's a group that trains a special power and technique. It's sometimes called a guild in English. It might be that his family distanced themselves from electronics because of that. Even without the Chunbumun business, his house runs a dojo. The dojo teaches Taekyon, the Korean traditional martial art, and is also Korea's best taekwondo dojo. 5 taekwondo gold medalists came from this dojo, and one of them is Shin Sun Il's father. And Sun Il's also a gold medalist in the high school championships. Just how great is his family? I feel bad for any thief who'd try to steal from this place. He'd get killed. A voice came, who is it? Ah, Sae Young Nuna. It's been a while, it's me, Han Jihan Sun Il home, right? Say Young Nuna, oh, hey, sorry, but Sun Il's too sick right now. Han Jihan, he got done in by Hwan Sung-gon, right? I know everything, so let me in. See Young Nuna hear it. And said come in, and the door opened. Han Jihan entered at house. He saw some students training himself. Han Jihan step by step walking to main place. He saw in front of him See Young Nuna. Chunbumun Phantom Cloud level 32 Pong Sa Young. Sun Il's cousin. An Olympic medalist in women's taekwondo. Walking towards her, Han Jihan, hey, how long has it been? She's level 32. A bit stronger than Shin Sun Il. Yep. 2 months, I think? Han Jihan, something like that. So where's Shin Sun Il? Sae Young Nuna, follow me. Han Jihan following Si Young. He looked up and saw her. She still wears clothes that reveal a lot of skin. I don't know where to look. This isn't the time for that. The blue window screen appear. You have entered an instant dungeon. You have entered Chunbumun's Wind Rain Cloud Triad Zone. Not having the Wind God technique decrease your status by 10%. Not having the Cloud God technique decrease your status by 10%. Not having the Rain God technique decrease your status by 10%. What's this? Did I accidentally enter an illusion barriers? This is completely different than before. Chunbumun's Wind Rain Cloud Triad Zone. Han Jihan hear lots of voice around him. Lots of pillars goes upward. Could just come and cover all the pillars. And the rain falling on Han Jihan. Say Young, the Han Jihan I know is a normal idiot who's addicted to games. But he suddenly appear mentions Hwan Sung-gon. Suspicious, don't you think? She always been rash. Don't tell me she's going to try to kill me. Without hearing me out? Nuna. She said shut it. Why don't we first see who you really are? Jihan, don't say that with a smile on your face. She commands, come, Cloud. Han Jihan, save me. Cloud thunder sounds. And slowly rain becomes slow. Han Jihan, the rain is stopping. And the cloud rumble. Sae young Nuna standing on the highest pillars. She cover herself with clouds. Han Jihan, not blue window screen notification. Your movement speed decrease by 50%. You've been affected by the slow status. Slow? Should I have brought a status effect remover or something? I don't know how to make them though. Han Jihan feel like clouds covering him. He is thinking, what should I do? I can't see further than an arm's length. Suddenly he got idea. He command ID escape. A notification window appeared. This is an inescapable zone. Han Jihan, what is it? I can't use it. Then he got hit by a cloud ball with high energy. He screen and fallen. He is on the floor. And got blue window screen notification, you have received 150 damage. Mastery of the skill physical endurance increase. I can hear the sound of my HP draining. Sae young Nuna, like I thought you aren't the real Han Jihan. But I am. Sae young Nuna, you're fine despite being hit with enough force to break your bones? Han Jihan, I just turned out like this recently. Sae young Nuna, shut it. Where's the real Jihan? Are you one of Huan's Sunggon men? Jihan, I can't die like this. He command inventory. Inventory appear. This bread fills by HP by 10. I summon bread. And I will eat it. For some reason, my HP goes up by 50 if I drink milk as well. He drink milk and his HP goes up 10. Sae young Nuna watching it strangely. Han Jihan HP increase. I'll prove to you that I'm the real Han Jihan. Sae young seems confused to see Jihan confidence. Jihan inhale air in their mouth. And speak loudly. Sae young Nuna been wearing black silk lace panties since second year of. Suddenly he got hit on his neck. He choke. Han Jihan HM. Didn't I tell you not to say that? You little twerp. That's from when you entered my room without my permission. Han Jihan clammed down. Rather, now you know I'm the real one. Right? Young Nuna grabbed his shoulder and said, yep. Look like it. Well, why don't I give you some punishment? Han Jihan, wait. I know I've gotten a bit stronger over the last couple of days, but. Young Nuna, shut it. You managed to get in here, but you're not getting out. Han Jihan feel afraid. Then he screamed because of his punishment. They are at house main building. Han Jihan, I thought I'd die. Both you and Sun Il. I don't understand why you start by attacking me. It's this house's fault. Young Nuna, what? If people heard, they'd think I'm violent or something. But you are. Then he got hit from young Nuna. Han Jihan HP dropped by 5. Young Nuna watching it. Han Jihan, what are you looking at? No, nothing. But Jihan. Want to go on date with me? Scary. No thanks, I'm fine. Young Nuna, why? You don't want to go out with a beauty like me? Han Jihan, please. You're just going to use the date as an excuse to torment me all day. I've got to study or my mom will get angry. All you do is play games anyway. Ha! Who said that? Young Nuna, alright, stop. So what happened to you? Jihan, I've already told Sun Il. He hasn't told you anything? Nope, nothing at all. It'll take a while to explain everything. According to him, I'd become a natural ability user or something. Young Nuna, what? A natural ability user? Really, how? Her reaction's a lot different from Sun Il's. He wasn't this surprised. I don't know, it just happened all of a sudden. Young Nuna, what ability is it? Jihan, a gamer's ability. Young Nuna stared him that she didn't understand. What You have levels or something? Yeah. And experience and stuff? Yeah. What's up with that? Jihan, well, Sun Il said I got this ability cause I'm a game addict. Young Nuna started laughing to hear that. Game addict. Gamer's ability. She laughing like crazy. Jihan, hey, it's embarrassing if you laugh like that. Young Nuna, haha. I'm crying. She laughed so much that she got tears. Young Nuna, listen. There aren't many natural ability users. And most of them are really strong. Jihan, really? Why? Young Nuna, you've heard of acquired ability users too, right? Jihan, yeah. Young Nuna, acquired ability users are ability users in name only. They're actually just normal people who've gotten strong by training. But natural ability users can also train themselves. Then they'll have their natural abilities plus their acquired abilities. Of course, they'll be stronger. Jihan, it's like game state. Like when you have to grind for a while to get good states on a new character you're making. Young Nuna, do you have to compare everything to games? Well, I guess that's why you got a game-like ability. Anyway, you can talk about the details with Sun Il. He's right here. She knocked the door. Jihan, you're not going in? Young Nuna, I'm fine. Jihan, alright. Then room door just opened. And notification window appear, you've entered an instant dungeon. You've entered Chunbumun's life recovery zone. Your life force regeneration speed increases by 100%. Your vitality regeneration speed increases by 100%. Your mana regeneration speed increases by 100%. Wow. There are things like these too? Maybe I can use my ID create to make something like this when it's at a higher level. Shin Sun Il, you're here? Jihan saw first Shin Sun Il arms cover with bandage. Then he saw Shin Sun Il on bed injured and lots of bandage cover his body. Shin Sun Il smile watching Jihan. Jihan feels surprised to see Shin Sun Il like this. Jihan, I can't believe this. Hey, is you're here? All you have to say for yourself. Shin Sun Il, you don't have to worry so much. It might not look like it, but it's nothing serious. It seems like Huan Sung-gon didn't have any intention of killing me. Jihan thinking death. Sun Li talking about it too easily. Killing and being killed. Is that how it's supposed to be? Jihan, you what you are talking. Shin Sun Il sadly. I've told you before. This shadow world. The abyss is a world beyond your imagination. Every day, someone kills another or is being killed by another. That's why you told me not to come over here? Shin Sun Il, yeah. Jihan angry, why you did it? My friend just died trying to protect me. My best friend whom I've known since we were kids got injured because of me, am I wrong? Shin Sun Il, no, it's not your fault. This territory is within my family's juris. Jihan shut IDM, I'm angry but I'm also a coward. I don't even know what an abyss is. But this isn't right. A friend got hurt because of me, but I'm supposed to stand still and not get involved? I'm against it. Abyss or what, no. I'm already involved in this business. Shin Sun Il, hey you. Jihan, so I'm going to level up. Shin Sun Il saw it in funny look. And start laughing, dude. If you say something like that so serious, haha. Jihan, I'm trying to sound cool. What was that for? He really doesn't know how to read the mood. Shin Sun Il, that was hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Then Shin Sun Il smile. I'm all for you leveling up. But don't interfere. The clan elders decided to handle this situation themselves. Jihan elders? Shin Sun Il, yep. They're ready strong. Huan Sung-gon was strong beyond expectations, but he's alone. He can't fight against the whole clan by himself. Jihan, obviously. I guess I'll be focusing on leveling up then. When do you think you're going to fully heal? Shin Sun Il, a month maybe? Jihan, you sure a flu is enough to cover that? You should have said that you got into a car accident. Jihan suddenly saw on side table. It's a book. What this book? Shin's son that? It's my clan's. Jihan picked the book. The blue window screen appear you've obtained the skill book Yunhonyo Sangjil. Would you like to learn the skill? Jihan surprised to read this notification. Shin Sun Il, what's up? Jihan surprisingly looked at Shin Sun Lee. He said, is this book important? Shin Sun Il, yeah, I'd say it is. It's something we got from a clan called Yunhanmun. We exchanged some of our martial art techniques a while ago. Han Jihan, you exchanged martial art techniques? Aren't those techniques supposed to be clan secrets? Shin Sun Il, we don't share our secret techniques. But if we just share the basic techniques, it's a benefit for us both. Jihan, I see. Hey, can I learn this? Shin Sun Il, what are you saying? You can't learn that. To learn it, you need to know something called the Yunhan Spirit Technique. A special key technique that Yunhanmun practitioner learn. We got that book to research the theory behind the technique, and we can't learn it. Shin Sun Il, well, so you can't learn it. Jihan feel confused. Shin Sun Il, there's this thing called the inner key technique. Basically, the world is full of energy called ki, and the inner key technique is a technique to store that energy inside the body. This ki is called mana in the West, and chakra in East Asia. And it's called Shinsu in the Tower of God corner. People use this energy in many different ways, but in martial arts, ki is used through the inner ki technique. Han Jihan, ah. I've heard about that. There are different types of inner ki technique, and if you learn more than two, something bad happens. Right? Shin Sun Il, yeah, that's right. Is that from a game too? Han Jihan, yep. A martial arts game. Shin Sun Il, anyway, you can try learning it if you want to, but you probably won't succeed. Han Jihan, do you mind if this book disappeared? Shin Sun Il, it's copy, so it doesn't really matter, why you can't bring it outside. We won't be able to face the Yunhanmun if the book's contents are made known. Why do you keep asking me? What? You think learning it will help you level up? Jihan, it that's so, let's see. Han Jihan clicked the confirm button. Skill book. That's right. I'm a game character. Since I'm a game character, I can learn skills using skill books. I can't believe I haven't thought about this before. It's nothing surprising. Notification screen appear you cannot learn this skill. Required INT 15. Required VIT 15. It even has stat restrictions. Hee. This is becoming more and more like an actual game. But my current level is 7 and I have 15 points to spend. My INT is at 8 and VIT at 9, so I just have to use 13 points. It's perfect. Shin Sun Il, hey, what's up? Jihan, just wait. I'll raise my INT and VIT. Done. Watch. I'm gonna learn it. Shin Sun Il, surprisingly what? Han Jihan, push yes button to learn. A flash of light appear. New notification window appear you've obtained the skill Yunhan Soul Recovery. Red screen notification window appear Yunhan Soul Recovery active level 1 experience 0% MP 50. Yun meaning to burn. Han meaning soul. Yunhan Spirit Techniques recovery skill which carries the meaning to burn one's soul. In the past, shamanism is said to have flourished in the Korean peninsula, and technique were developed to embrace a spirit and use its powers. Among the techniques is the Yunhan Spirit Technique, which materializes power by burning the user's soul. With a soul stone, HP 50 recovery. MP 50 recovery. Status effect removed. Illness removed. Without a soul stone, HP 50 recovery. Status effect removed. Illness removed. The book just going to disappeared. I can feel the knowledge flowing into me. So this is Yunhan Soul Recovery. I feel like I can use it. Shin Sun Il surprisingly what? Han Ji-han proudly saying worship me, you heathen. Shin Sun Il confused and said what? That's right. I am none other than a game character. Shin Sun Il became more and more confused to looking at him. Han Ji-han, I'll explain since you don't really play games. In games you have to learn skills before you can use them. There are many systems in games, and one of them is the skill book system. You can learn skills right away if you have a skill book. But the book disappears afterwards. Shin Sun Il, then you mean? Han Ji-han, yep. I've learned the Yunhan soul recovery. And because of that the book disappeared. Shin Sun Il, no way, it's not possible. Han Ji-han, moreover I can do this now. He grabbed Shin Sun Il hand. Shin Sun Il, what are you trying to do? Han Ji-han, Yunhan soul recovery. Han Ji-han, start healing process. Lots of energy showing in Shin Sun Il body. Shin Sun Il, this is incredible. Han Ji-han, you can call me Lord from now on. While moving his head I healed instantly. Han Ji-han, in games, immediate effects are a given. Even if your arms and legs are cut off, with a recovery item or two, it'll be like it never happened. Shin Sun Il, isn't that a bit cheaty? Han Ji-han, it's nothing much, well, let's get you healed up first. He command Yunhan soul recovery? After using the skill multiple times Sun Li got up as if he was never injured in the first place. It's already gotten dark. Ji-han going back home and thinking. Say young Nuna was so surprised after seeing me heal Sun Li. Since she told me to come again tomorrow, I'll go after school. Anyway, I've learned something amazing. Yunhan soul recovery. A healing skill. In other words, I become a healer. A healer refers to a game character with an ability to heal. Usually, healers have low attack and defense, so they have to be protected by other characters. But not me. He commands skill window. Status window. The screen appear, it really doesn't look like there's a limit to what I can and can't learn. This should be my class. The gamer. It has been my class ever since I found out about my ability. The gamer. And this class I have should be my ability. Then what exactly is a gamer? A gamer refers to a person who plays game. The word is probably short for game player. What does this mean? Let's see. He looking for his past action. First, certain action from my daily life turned into skills. Second, objects turn into items. Third, my body works like that of a game character. Fourth, certain technique books are treated as skill books. I think that's it for now. My Yunhan soul recovery is at level 1 right now. It should get stronger as it levels up. Then what else applies to me, other than what I already know? In other words, this ability and class called the gamer, exactly what else can it do? Thinking lots of stuff like this, it's make me confused. My head hurts. He suddenly stopped. His body feel the energy around him. Ah. An illusion barrier again. Huan Sung-gon, that guy. Is he still making illusion barrier everywhere? Zombies again. But why are there so few of them? He take deep breath. Fine. I don't exactly know why. But there are fewer zombies than there was before. All the better for me. He command his inventory. He withdraw aluminum bat. This is all worn out. Should I get a crowbar or something? Like Half-Life's symbol. Well, I can worry about that later. Here I go. He use his speed for attack. Power strike with speed. Hit the zombies. The zombies' HP got drops. This much damage without a crit. Is it because of the added force from the running? He again use his power strike on zombie. More HP got drops. So I can defeat one of these guys with 4 hits of power strike? The zombie try to reach Jihan feel and going to take bite. Han Jihan use his feet to kick his mouth. What do you think you're doing? You zombie? Using lots of energy, he got tired. The pain in my legs is gone. But my HP dropped by 20. I guess it's still a bit difficult. But to level up, I've gotta hunt those guys down. Even though I'm a game character, fighting is still a bit too much. Isn't there a way to attack them without having to get hit? He remembers something. Oh yeah, he command energy bolt. Now that I think about it, I learned that skill a while ago. The long distance attack skill that shoots out a mana bullet. It should do a lot of damage too since I raised my INT up to 15. Let's see. Energy bolt active level 1 experience. 0% a skill that attack by emitting mana. Attack power increase by INT. Range 10m. How do you use this thing? Where does the mana come out from? I guess I should try it out. Alright, that one zombie I found, I will try on it. Use make potions like gun. And command energy bolt. But because of wrong position, the energy explore within hands. Jihan got hurt of this and his HP got drops. Watching this hand. Ah, it's supposed to come out from my palm. It exploded in my hand just now because my fingers were covering it. Okay, then let's try it one more time. This time he opened his palm towards zombieism, then command energy bolt. This time boom, the energy ball goes towards the zombie. Zombies got hit by that energy ball. And because of that energy ball, zombie falls down. Han Jihan, yes, I did it. At least this mana attack has enough power to push them off. Let's see damage. He checked the zombie HP, it's got drops. I guess around 10 uses will defeat one. I've got enough MP to spare. The zombie try to get up slowly. Jihan again throw energy bolt towards zombie. This zombie's really weak? To defeat zombies he got excited. Han Jihan laughing, this is great experience. Again he used his speed power with his aluminum bat and start attacking again. Zombie HP more and more dropped. Finally one more got defeated. I figured it out now. I have to make them fall with an energy bolt and hit them so they can't get up. Suddenly he saw something. It's near to his feet. He pick it up, no way. This wasn't dropped by that zombie, was it? In games, items are dropped when you hunt monsters. It's an obvious fact. But even if I have a gamer's ability, this is still the real world. He squeeze it. Notification appear, you've obtained the item Soul Stone. No way. A Soul Stone? If I remember correctly. Isn't it the thing you need for Yunhan's soul recovery? Zombies drop these? He saw zombie coming towards his. He store the Soul Stone inventory. Well, let's first get some levels. Again use his energy bolt. Energy bolt hit by zombie. Also he attacking with his aluminum bat with his speed and power skill. Zombies got defeated. You've gained one level. He start hunting again zombie using his energy bolt. Also with aluminum bat. Hit smack. Hit again smack. You've gained one level. He take deep breaths. I got all of them. Why don't I use some status points right now? New notification window screen appear, you've received the title Apprentice Undead Hunter. To read it he surprised, what is it? Titles. A title system existing in games. A title system is a system that allows a game player to obtain special abilities by equipping a nickname given by completing a certain condition. For example, if you killed 100 bugs in a game, you could get a title called Bug Exterminator. But to think I'd also get a title. Well, let's see, he click on screen. Apprentice Undead Hunter obtained by killing any 50 undeads. You have a special talent and interest in exterminating the undeads. Become an undead hunter and eradicate the undeads. 30% increase in attack damage in attacking undeads. 30% increase in defense in attacking undeads. All status +5 in attacking undeads. This description sounds so exciting. Who came up with this? Could Gaia be making them? Anyways, this ability is amazing. 30% increase in attack damage and defense, plus 5 to all status. Could this be God message telling me to destroy the undead? Let's equip it right away. He click it on Apprentice Undead Hunter the Gamer level 9 Han Jihan. He absorbing it. I can feel the power embracing M. He got what he wants. Why don't I go back since all the zombies are gone? He command ID escape. Han Jihan reached his home. I'm back. It feels like weeks have passed even though I was here just this morning. Han Jihan, mom, you're back now? Yeah, I'm a bit late. She's not even looking at me. Is Sun Il okay? Yep. He's fine. He'll be back to school in a couple of days. Her mom's really? The question mark above mom's head. My ability doesn't lie. Then could it be that there's something I don't know about mom? What if there's a reason why I can't see her level? I can't do anything anyway. I'm going up. Mom's alright, have you eaten yet? Jihan, yeah, I did. He changed his school clothes. Sit on a computer chair. Ah. I turned on the computer by habit. He thinks using computer. What should I do from now? In the next morning. At the school, student talking to each other, sharing their daily routine stuff. School classroom door open. Alright, settle down. Class represent rise greeting. Bow. And said good morning. We have a transfer student today. She's here because of family problems, so treat her nice. Teacher. Is a boy? It's girl. Yes, all the boys got excited. Guys are so predictable. Teacher said to transfer student to come in. She stepped in class. Han Jihan stared to know who was it. She stepped inside the classroom. Jihan got more curious. Red hair wave shows up. Han Jihan surprised to see her. It's her Kwon Shiyun. Why is she here? Introduce yourself. My name is Kwon Shiyun. I transferred due to family problems. Please take care of me. Teacher, you can sit over there in the back. She is going towards their sit. Han Jihan feel nervous to watching it. Han Jihan looking at her. She also looked to him and then going towards the sit. Han Jihan heartbeat bumping faster. She just passed and ignore Han Jihan. She didn't notice me? He look at her with strange look. Maybe she doesn't remember who I am? She looking outside the window. This is weird. Aside from me, why isn't anybody interested in her? A transfer student should definitely be attracting attention, especially with looks like hers. Then there must be a reason. Maybe she's using a special power like magic or charm? Lots of things running on my mind. But why doesn't she notice me? During the first period break and the next period. Did she forget? Even though something like that happened? He take deep breaths because of thoughts. Well, she is from the abyss after all. So she's going to be dangerous. It's probably for the best that she doesn't remember me. That's right. If you're going to ignore me, I'll do the same. Yep, it's better that way. Classroom door opens, someone step inside the room. He is looking, who must be it? What? He got surprised again. Everyone quiet. My name is Hwan Sung-gong and I'll be in charge of chemistry from today on since your old teacher got hospitalized due to an accident. Everyone take out your textbooks. Class represent. What page is the class on? Page 192. Everyone open up page 192. Jihan no, Wei isn't anymore. Commenting on his suspicious attire? He has walked back and thinking. Hwan Sung-gong is my chemistry teacher, and Kwon Shiyun a transfer student. There's definitely something going on. Kwon Shiyun looked really bloodthirsty when Hwan Sung-gong walked in, too. Kwon Shiyun really might have transferred due to family reasons, but what about Hwan Sung-gong? Isn't it even more suspicious that he'd have a proper job in the first place? And why doesn't anybody care about his strange get-up? I don't understand a thing. He rang the doorbell. Who's there? It's me, Sae Young Nuna. The door opened. See Young Nuna, welcome back. Han Ji-han look at ground. Where are the students? No one's here. Sae Young Nuna, I told them not to come. Since we have something important to do. Ji-han, huh? What's that? Sae Young Nuna turn back and look at him. It's you. It's because you and your gamer ability is important. Han Ji-han, what do you mean I'm important? It makes me uncomfortable. They look each other. Sae Young Nuna said, did you forget that you completely healed Sun Il yesterday? That's not an easy thing to do at all. Was it really amazing? Ji-han, I guess healers are valuable in the abyss? Healers really are nobles. Sae Young, what are you talking about? Anyway, come in. They are going to main location. Sae Young pushed the door and opened it. They saw Shin Sun Il. Shin Sun Il doing practice with their ki. Ji-han thinking, is that what ki looks like? Shin Sun Il, Gramps said, you're here? Shin Sun Il turned around and saw it's Gramps. Ji-han said, hello. This is what happens when you play those wicked games. Ji-han, come on. It's weird not to be playing games these days. This Gramps is Shin Sun Il, who is the eldest in this house. He really hates me because I taught Sun Il about games. But we've grown closer during all those times we've fought. In other words, we're rather close. What are you going to do if Sun Il become obsolete because of you? You need to learn the trend, Gramps. You even installed a doorbell, so stop being so stubborn. Shin Sun Il, Gramps, what? Shin Sun Il, now he's mad. He hasn't changed at all. I wonder what level Gramps is. No way. I can't see his level. I see. Gramps was the head of the Chunbumun clan. But why is his displayed level? I see. Monsters in games have levels that appear as question mark if their levels are much higher than mine, so maybe my ability works the same way? Does that mean Gramps' level is far higher than mine? Shin Sun Ho, what are you staring at? Get over here. Shin Sun Il, okay. Shin Sun Il still standing in same position and practice his ki. Ji-han said, Sun Il's already training? Shin Sun Ho, I have to check whether you've properly healed him or not. Anyway, I hear you're a natural ability user? Ji-han, yeah, that's what I was told. Shin Sun Ho, who? The world must be ending. How the heck did someone like you become a natural ability user? Ji-han, what's wrong with me being one? Sun Il, yes, grandfather. How is it? Everything's normal. Is that so? You can rest now. Shin Sun Il, okay. Shin Sun Ho turn around and look at Han Ji-han. You little rascal. How did you become a natural ability user? Han Ji-han did understand what to say. Then he said, I don't know how either. It just happened. But aren't you being too harsh? You've been hiding these things for so long. Shin Sun Ho, there's nothing good about knowing this. Ji-han, really? Shin Sun Ho, I've been too soft with you since you were young, because you were Sun Il's friend. Sae Young. Yeah, Gramps. Bring that. Got it. Sae Young Nuna left to bring some stuff that Gramps said. Shin Sun Ho, well. I've already heard about your ability. Apparently you can learn the secrets recorded in a book just by touching it? Ji-han, yeah. Gramps, there's no side effects? Han Ji-han, not that I know of. Gramps, okay. Let me see your hand. Han Ji-han, okay. He show his hand. Gramps check his pulse. He feels something and keep checking. It's not the inner key, but there's definitely some power there. Han Ji-han, it's probably mana. MP. Shin Sun Ho, but you shouldn't be able to use Yunhan's soul recovery with mana. Shin Sun Il, it seems to be an ability-specific characteristics. Gramps, so you're saying THR World itself is assisting his ability? Shin Sun Il, that seems to be the case. Gramps, I understand if that's how it is. But that means his ability is shining class. Jihan, what is this shining? Shin Sun Il, our clan divided Abelites into 5 categories. Shirnin, Ren, Phantom, Yoma, Human. No one currently has a Shirnin class ability though. Han Jihan, really? Well, I'm happy that my ability is unique. Han Jihan saw Sae Yun to bring a big box. Nuna, you're so strong. I don't think I could carry that. Young Nuna dropped that box on Han Jihan foots. Ow! Han Jihan scream of it. The boxer read front of him. I can feel that box emitting some kind of strange energy. I can't believe I'm able to feel such a thing as energy. You learn something new every day. Young Nuna opened the box. There are lots of important books in there. What are these? Han Jihan said. Young Nuna, our clan's basic martial arts techniques. People outside of our clan can learn these. Though we don't tech them to just anyone. Han Jihan, so these are all important, huh? Shin Sun Il, yeah, these are. Young Nuna, let's see. Han Jihan watching young Nuna and thinking Nuna really needs to put her clothes on better. Why doesn't Gramps scold her for something like this? Nuna, take this. Han Jihan, alright, what am I supposed to do with it? Shin Sun Ho, try learning it. I know you're telling the truth. But what I want to see is exactly how you use your ability, so try learning these techniques. Han Jihan, you don't mind if the books disappeared? Shin Sun Ho, they're all copies, so I don't mind. Han Jihan, I thought they looked a bit like textbooks. Then I'll go right ahead. He grabs the book. He just touch it. And notification screen read you've obtained the skill book Chuanbu Spirit Technique. Would you like to learn the skill? Of course I do. Han Jihan clicked the confirm button. Flashlight appeared. Chuanbu Spirit Technique Passive Active Level 1 Experience 0%, a basic inner ki technique developed by the Chunbumun. A technique that purifies ki, the world's basic energy, and stores it inside the ki center, allowing the user to freely use that power. After the development of the inner ki techniques, humans have become able to overcome the limits of the human species. The increase amount depends on the amount of inner ki. Inner ki level MP permanently increase from inner ki training. I can feel the knowledge of ki technique flowing into my subconscious. Fully understanding this ability, I can tell this technique is almost as cheaty as my gamer ability. It passively increases every stat except for luck by 10%. It's already amazing that the increased amount goes up as my MP increases. To think with inner ki training, it increases my MP separately aside from leveling up. This is a completely broken ability. Can I really have something like this? Who? Shin Sun Ho, the book really did disappear. Not only that, I can feel the energy of the main family emitting from you. Give him the other as well. Nuna, get the other one. She give it to Han Jihan. New notification window appear. You have obtained the skill book Self-Enhancement Breathing Technique. Would you like to learn the skill? Han Jihan said, should I learn this as well? Young Nuna said, yeah. Try it. He click on confirm. And the alert notification window appear. A detrimental effect may appear if this skill is learned due to the Chuanbu Spirit Technique. Would you like to learn the skill? Han Jihan said, it says a detrimental effect may occur if I learn this. Young Nuna, what? What do you mean by what? Han Jihan said, oh right, young Nuna hasn't played games before, right? Shin Sun Il reply, yeah, she hasn't even played a game. Han Jihan, you complete out-of-date barbarian. Young Nuna angry said, you wanna die? Han Jihan said, sorry. Anyway, there's this thing called a system message that explains a certain situation to you. For example, if I do something, it'll tell me if what I did was good or bad. Shin Sunho said that's quite interesting. So, what does that system thingy specifically say? Han Jihan explained a detrimental effect may appear if this skill is learned due to the Chuanbu spirit technique. Or so it says. Shin Sun Hu, okay, I understand. Just like I thought. Your ability isn't any ordinary ability. You mean to tell me it warned you about the crossing of two flows? Then let's see what this one says. He give permission to Nuna to give him other book. Young Nuna just pick other one and give it to him. Notification appear you've obtained the skill book Chuanbu Divine Technique. Would you like to learn the skill? Han Jihan said, should I learn this too? Shin Sun Ho said, yeah. If it says anything about a detrimental effect like last time, don't learn it. Han Jihan got it and click on confirm button. The alert window screen notification you cannot learn this skill. Your INT must be at least 90. This one says my INT had to be at least 90 or I can't learn it. 90 INT, that's a lot. And this isn't a spirit technique but a divine technique. This must be a high-level skill. Compared to the ones previously. Shin Sun Ho said INT? What's that? Han Jihan game characters have their abilities represented by numerical values. For example, if your strength value is 1, you might be able to hold up a small rook, but with 100 points, you might be hold up a gigantic rock. Shin Sun Hu, I guess I need to learn a bit about games to fully comprehend your ability. Han Jihan exciting and said, how about you take this opportunity to start playing games? I know a few martial arts game that came out recently. Like Blood and Soul or Tower of God Online. Shin Sun Ho reply, I'm fine. But do you really get smarter if you raise your INT? Han Jihan, yeah, it looks like it. What a strange ability. But I understand how your ability works. It's the so-called late bloomer's ability. Among natural abilities, there are abilities that are ridiculously strong from the beginning. But there also are abilities like yours that can grow stronger with no limits. Sae Young, give him the others. Han Jihan take another book on this hand. Notification appear as well. Sae Young take this too. Han Jihan, okay. Notification, you want to learn them all. Han Jihan, are you sure I can just learn all these for free? Shin Sun Ho, it's something you can't learn unless you're a part of our clan, but it's okay to just teach the basics to an outsider. So don't worry about it. Han Jihan, alright then. I'll gratefully accept it. He click on confirm. The notification window appear Chuanbu Sword Technique Passive Active Level 1 Experience 0%. Basic Sword Technique developed by the Chunbumun. Chunbumun's basic sword art based off the Chuanbu Kyung. It is the art that encompasses the heaven, earth, and man. Passively increases sword attack speed by 10%. Passively increases sword attack power by 10%. Able to use key strike when active. 20% increases in attack power when Chuanbu spirit technique is learned. While click on other one. The notification screen. Chuanbu martial arts techniques. Passive active level 1 experience 0%. Basic martial arts developed by the Chunbumun. Chunbumun's basic martial arts based off of the Chuanbu Kyung. It is the fundamental art that encompasses the heaven, earth, and man. Passive increase bare hand attack speed by 10%. Passive increase bare hand attack power by 10%. Able to use key strike when active. 20% increases in attack power when Chuanbu spirit technique is learned. While confirm on third one. Notification Chuanbu foot technique passive active level 1 experience 0%. Basic foot technique developed by the Chunbumun. Chunbumun's basic outer key technique based off of the Chuanbu Kyung. Passively increases movement speed by 5%. Increases movement speed by 50% when active. Increases movement speed by 5% when Chuanbu spirit technique is learned. Click confirm on fourth one. Notification Chuanbu outer key technique passive level 1 experience 0%. Basic outer key technique developed by the Chunbumun. Chunbumun's basic outer key technique based off of the Chuanbu Kyung. makes the body strong and increases the body's defense power. Increases STR by 10%. Increases DEX by 10%. Increases VIT by 10%. Increases VIT recovery rate by 10%. Increases stamina recovery rate by 10%. Hanji Han O. These powerful abilities. This is amazing. My stats went up considerably with all these buffs. Shin Sun Hu, how is it? Hanji Han I just got really strong. Shin Sun Ho HM. Look like you can use them immediately after you learn it. Indeed, a strange ability. Hanji Han, it's not weird at all in games. Shin Sun Ho, from what I hear, you obtain martial art techniques as something called skills, and that those skills have levels, is that true? Hanji Han, yeah. That's what's called the mastery system. If you use the skill often, it raises the skill's level and it gets stronger. Shin Sun Ho, okay, let's see. Hanji Han command inventory. Then he withdraw aluminum bat on it, lots of energy around him. Shin Sun Ho watching it carefully. He observed the energy around him. Hanji Han raise the aluminum bat, then smash it on ground. Because of hit crumble on ground. I have a skill called Blunt Weapon Mastery. I leveled it up, so it doesn't much more damage when I use a blunt weapon to hit. Like what I showed you just now. Shin Sun Ho stepping towards him and saying, so it's an unusual ability. Alright. Come here starting tomorrow. I'll talk to your mother about it. Hanji Han shocked, huh? Wait. Tell my mom what? Is my mom also an ability user just like I thought? Even if you tell me to just come. Shin Sun Ho, are you saying you aren't going to train? Hanji Han nervously, I don't need to train really. If I use the skill, the level goes up automatically. Does Gramps not fully understand how my ability works? Shin Sun Ho, that's not it. Even if you know the basics of martial art techniques, it doesn't mean you got any stronger. Even if you train your skills as hard as you want, it's no use without real fighting experience. That's why I'm telling you to come to train. Got it? Hanji Han going back home and thinking what Gramps is saying is simple. He's telling me to raise my game control ability and real life experience. For example, the hands of professional StarCraft players can move so fast that you won't be able to see them. In other words, their control is just that good. And pro gamers make a living out of playing games. Their real-life experience comes from competing in tournaments and testing their skills. I know that practice and real-life experience are two completely different things. Gramps told me that he's going to teach me those two things, so does that mean he likes me? I wonder what Mom's going to say when I get home. Will she allow me to go to Sun IL's dojo? And there's one more thing that I want to know. Just what is Mom's level? She's hiding something, no doubt about it. But unless she tells me about it first, I don't think I should bring it up. Or should I? Arg, how troublesome. Honestly, I feel betrayed. This world mean Mom's been hiding who she really is for so long. Sun IL's family didn't hide anything from me. They even taught me a lot. Why isn't our family like that? Come to think of it, my dad is complete mystery too. Could my dad, who's away on a business trip to America, actually be an ability user? It's make me aches. All right. I'll pretend nothing happened for now and see what my mom says. In front of door he feel nervous. He opened the door. And said I'm home. But it's light off, no one where. Mom? Are you there? He saw a letter. On letter written, I'll come home after going to the fitness center and seeing a friend, so eat dinner alone. It says. Han Ji-han thinking, I know that she's always been going to the fitness center, but she is almost always here when I get home. Normally I would be happy. But with this timing. Like I thought, Mom really is hiding something. The notification appears sleeping in a bed has restored all your HP and MP. Sleeping in a bed has restored all of your status effects. The watching alarm ringing. Han Ji-han hear the alarm and wake up. This thing pops up every single morning. Ji-han, are you awake? Oh yeah, it's her mom calling him. Come eat breakfast. Han Ji-han, I'd prefer sleeping a bit more instead of eating though. She said, what's wrong? Han Ji-han, no, it's nothing. She speaks so politely, oh yeah. I heard you'll be going to Sun ILs for private tutoring. Han Ji-han, shocked to hear that. What? How did this happen? At the school. Han Ji-han, thinking, so annoying. I don't know what mom's hiding at all. And why did Kwon Shur-yun come to our school? And why does she have to be in the same class as me? And then there's Hwan Sung-gon. Seeing what's happened to Sun Il, he's definitely going to cause some trouble. Just thinking about it makes my head hurts. Kwon Shur-yun watching Han Ji-han with confused look. Teacher came into the class represented rise and said attention. And bow. Everyone said good morning, subjects art, Imya. Teacher Imya said everyone remember we'll be making a clay doll today, right? The grade's going to show on your report card, so try your best. Students said okay. Han Ji-han, I guess there's no use thinking about it. I'll just play with the clay. Teacher Imya said, this will be easy points for your grade this year. But you won't get good grade if it's a complete mess. Got it? All students, yes teacher. Han Ji-han feel also said yes. He squeezed the clay, tried to adjust it. But he filled. Look at this clay, he remembers something. It looks strangely similar to the slime I first fought. Can't believe I made this crap. Guess I'll crush it. Notification appear, the skill craft has been created. Reading notification, he shocked, what? Craft active level 1 experience 5.12%. A skill to make something. Humanity had advanced their civilization through inventing things. Crafted objects become better as mastery level rises. Registered blueprint 2 chance to fail when crafting 50%. Registered blueprint recipe 1. Clay slime rank average slim made out of clay. Materials clay. Everyone going home after school. Han Ji-han reading their notification window screen and thinking a crafting skill. So I can make better items as it's leveled up, huh? I've gotten a new skill every time I performed a special action, but I don't think I'd get something like this. Crafting skill exists in many games. It creates an object using different in-game items as material. Of course, they're different for every game. But look like my crafting skill had been combined into just this one skill. I like that it's simple though. But this item's description. Clay slime. Rank average. Poorly made clay slime by novice crafter Han Ji-han the gamer. Its artistic value is non-existent and is an insult to art. What's with this description? I'll put my bag away while I'm at it. But I figured out what I need to do. I need more skills. Not active, but passive skills. Active skills. They're skills that need to be used. You lose MP and it takes time to cast the skill. Passive skills. Passive skills. They're skills that are always maintained. You don't lose MP and there's no need to use the skill separately. What I need right now is a large number of passive skills. There's only one reason for it. It's because I'm weak. I'm weak. I haven't been training for a long time like Sun Il, nor am I strong from the beginning like other natural ability users. My biggest weakness is this. It's THSY I have to grind. Raising my level and skill masteries is the only way for me to survive. In a situation like this, there's only one way for me to get stronger quickly. Passive skills. Passive skill masteries go up automatically, and you don't have to use the skill to keep THR effect. So if I learn a lot of passive skills and raise their mastery, I can get stronger without having to learn special battle skills. Chuanbu outer key technique passively raises all my stats by 10%. And if you add the passive spirit technique, I should be at least 30% stronger than before. There are restrictions to learning spirit technique, by it might be different for outer key technique. So learning skills that overlap can help me grow much stronger. Oh. I'm here already. But why is the door open? I can enter since I'm supposed to be here, right? New notification window screen appear. You've entered an instant dungeon. You've entered Chunbumun's Wind Rain Cloud Triad Zone. Not having the Wind God technique decreases your stats by 10%. Not having the Cloud God technique decreases your stats by 10%. Not have the Rain God technique decreases your stats by 10%. Han Jihan, what is this? Rain falling. What's going on? He looked up and saw Huan Sunggon. Huan Sunggon standing on pillars with their black summoner masters. Huan Sunggon, that'll be it for my expectation. Gramps Shin Sun Ho and the family members standing front of him. Shin Sun Ho said to Huan Sunggon, I understand where you are coming from. However, something like that won't be good for this land. What will you do about that? Huan Sunggon replied, isn't that the reason I'm making this offer? Shin Sun Ho, is that so? Yes. Understandable. Understandable indeed. Fine. I won't interfere with your activities. However, what will do you about him? Han Jihan surprised that they point on him. He entered illusion barriers without realizing it. Wouldn't that be a hindrance to you? Huan Sunggon looking at Han Jihan and said, Year 2 Class 8, Han Jihan, it's you. Han Jihan, he remembers me. He said, ah. Nice to see you, teacher. I wasn't expecting you to be here. Huan Sunggon, definitely. I wasn't expecting to see you here either. Ha. Jihan confused, wait, you don't remember seeing me before? Huan Sunggon, you're saying he able to enter illusion barriers as he pleases? Shin Sun Ho, that seems to be the case. So there's a chance he'll get in your way. Huan Sunggon, I don't mind if 1 or 2 are destroyed each day. Then I'll be off. It's all become normal again. Chunbumun's family all looking at Han Jihan. Han Jihan thinking, what just happened here? Han Jihan, I don't need to know? Shin Sun Il, yeah. Practicing with each other, Shin Sun Il said Huan Sunggon has his reasons. He's not a bad guy. Han Jihan, so he's not the villain? While punching to Shin Sun Il. Shin Sun Il blocked it and said that's right. Then he used his feet to kick Han Jihan. Jihan automatically steps back and safe himself. My body moves so naturally. It must be because of the Chunbu martial arts technique. Shin Sun Il, you're improving pretty quickly. Jihan, really? You think so? Shin Sun Il, yep. I've been training for over 10 years, you know. If I just played games during that time, I would have been pro a long time ago. Han Jihan smiled and said, good for you. By the way, the skill's level 3 now. Shin Sun Il, already? That was fast. Han Jihan, yeah, it goes up pretty fast until level 10. Shin Sun Il, mastery level 10 is high enough to be pretty useful, right? Han Jihan, it's probably good enough to use against normal, probably. He kicked and Shin Sun Il blocked with his hands. That's enough for today. Look like we just need to do it a couple more times. Han Jihan, really? Shin Sun Il, yeah, why would I lie? And also, why don't you try using weapons rather than just martial arts? Han Jihan, weapon? Shin Sun Il, martial arts isn't bad, but it's adventurous to know how to handle weapons as well. Han Jihan thinking about weapons. Well, the baseball bat really helped a lot with killing those zombies. I might have gotten seriously injured had I fought using only my hands. Weapons are good indeed. Do you have any recommendations? Shin Sun Il, of course. Swords, obviously. They're hard to learn, but they're extremely powerful if you know how to use them, probably. Han Jihan, what else? Shin Sun Il, spears and axes. Why? You'd rather learn that? Han Jihan thinking about it. And said, don't you have bows? And give me the spears and the sword too. I want to learn them all. Shin Sun Il, so greedy. Why a bow? Han Jihan, the zombies I fought before were really slow, so I think I could kill them from a distance with an arrow. Shin Sun Il, the zombies from Huan Sunggon's illusion barrier? Oh yeah, didn't you say your level went up after killing some zombies? Han Ji-han remember and open his inventory and said I found this too. Shin Sun Il this, I can feel something from it. Han Ji-han it's called a soul stone. A zombie dropped it. Shin Sun Il surprisingly what, they drop items too. Han Ji-han anyway, it's hard to get something like bows, spears, and swords. Shin Sun Il I have some here. I'll give them to you. Han Ji-han oh, really? Wait here. Let me get it for you. He get a sword for Han Ji-han. It's Chuanbu's sword rank special, a long sword infused with Chuanbu Jinji made by the Chunbumun. Increases attack by 20% when Chunbumun's Spirit technique is learned. Han Ji-han felt excited to saw rare items. The stats on this thing are so much better than that of the baseball bat. I bet I can one-shot zombies with Power Strike if I use this. Shin Sun Il alright. Let's start your sword training. He clapped and said try the Heaven Sword Slash. Han Ji-han remember the Chuanbu sword technique. Then he did Heaven Sword Slash. To use the skills that he learned. Shin Sun Il observing it. He said your inner ki isn't moving enough. Han Ji-han it's easy to say, do you think it's easy to use Heaven Sword Slash while moving my inner ki? But thanks to the skill, I kind of get the feeling. It's a technique that uses inner ki to slash down with lightning speed. Just like the name implies, it feels like cutting the heavens. Notification appear, a skill has been created through a special action. You obtained the skill, Sword Mastery, through continuous sword training. This time he did well to use his skills. Shin Sun Il feel great to see Han Ji-han using inner ki for Heaven's Sword Slash. Han Ji-han feel their inner ki. The notification appear, the level of sword mastery goes up by 1. The level of Chuanbu's sword technique goes up by 1. My skills masteries are steadily leveling up. And I've been getting real battle experience through sparring with Sun Il. And so, my sophomore year came to an end. He stabbed the spears into zombies' head. And zombies got defeated. I'm leveling up really fast. And this spear's power is nothing to laugh at. The zombies die with just a single stab. I probably killed over 50 zombies here. There are still more though. This is starting to get really easy since I'm level 10 and they're only level 8. He give them greedy smile. Laughing who will stop me? He start killing zombies so fast. Stab and zombies killed and level increases by 1. More stab zombie level increases again. 2 hours later. He feel tired in command status window. Status window appear, the +2 is from the skill set effect, and the 210% S are from Chuanbu outer ki technique and Chuanbu spirit technique. And there's the effects from the apprentice undead hunter title on top of that. So that's why I'm so strong. Of course a zombie would die from just one hit. I feel like I'm the zombies massacre. I have 37 points to spend as well. I'm on top of the world. If I put all the points into INT I get super smart, right? I'll ace all the tests too. What should I do? I don't have to raise a particular stat. I can both heal and attack. My stats are too confusing. What should I raise? I don't really need dex right now. And luck sounds nice but I don't really need it. What to do? Come to think of it, I heard Huan Sungon's illusion barriers gather spirit of the dead. Just what is he trying to do with them? Thinking about it make me nervous. Shin Sun Il family decided not to do anything, so I guess I don't have to either. Inventory. I leveled up a lot thanks to him too. Let's get out first. ID escape. And the illusion barriers shatter. Didn't think ID level up so much though. If I level up too high, it might get really difficult later. He hear the voice stop. He looked back and saw her. The red hair girl. Year 2 Class 8 Han Ji-han. He surprised to look at her at this place. He thinking that surprised me. Since when was she standing there? Han Ji-han hey, no Sure Yun right? Quan Sure Yun yeah. Han Ji-han, isn't this the first time we're talking? Kwon Shur-yun, yeah. Han Ji-han, shocked to hear that. Is that the only thing you know how to say? She stepped towards Han Ji-han, surprised to see him step by step coming towards him. What's up? She scared me. I don't know what she's thinking. She's really pretty, but she talks and acts so differently from the other girls. How was she raised? Are people from the abyss all like this? She stopped and said, how are you related to the Chunbumun? And how are you related to the chemistry teacher? Hwan Sung-gon? Han Ji-han feel little frustrated, this girl. She's questioning me again. I have something to say to you know. Hey, Kwon Shur-yun. I have something to say before that. Haven't you seen me before transferring to the school? Kwon Shur-yun, why do you ask? Han Ji-han, cause I've seen you before. Kwon Shur-yun, no way. I've never met you before in my life. Han Ji-han, the guy from when you first fought with Hwan Sung-gon, remember him? She just trying to remember. I want to hit her. Kwon Shur-yun, oh. You're the guy from back then. Han Ji-han, yeah, I'm him. I'm not really related to Hwan Sung-gon. And I'm slightly close to the Chunbumun. I've been friends with Sun Il since I was a kid. Happy now? Kwon Shur-yun, so that's it. All right. Your face, I'll remember it. Han Ji-han, you've told me that before, you know. Kwon Shur-yun, have I? I can't remember that. Han Ji-han shouted, what's inside your head? Oh, I yelled without realizing. Kwon Shur-yun, doesn't matter, I'll remember it for sure this time. Natural ability user Han Ji-han. I'll be watching you. Stay away from Hwan Sung-gon. And she disappeared. Han Ji-han still didn't understand her, what she is up to. What she is thinking about. At the schoolroom, Hwan Sung-gon reading on the notebook, adults say you shouldn't do things half-heartedly. But in reality, you can get with doing just that. Of course, it would be great to stand out. But how many people can live like that? According to the news, 80% of people who start a business fail. In other words, it's really hard to be exceptional. So please, could you not stare at me like that? Hwan Sung-gon said to Han Ji-han, the little is wrong here. Han Ji-han, yes teacher. The school bell rings. It's break time, every student prepare for their lunch. She is still on her chair. Does she not eat lunch or something? Han Ji-han just stand up and looking at Shin Sun Lee. Shin Sun Il, you are going somewhere? You're not eating lunch? Han Ji-han, I'm going to go get a sandwich. You? Shin Sun Il, if that's what you're doing, I'll do the same. Han Ji-han smiled and said, alright, let's go. There are in the ground area. Shin Sun Il unfolding the sandwich and saying, look like you've gotten stronger. Did you go around hunting zombies or something? Han Ji-han, even if I don't want to, I end up running into them. I don't really have a choice. Shin Sun Il while eating their sandwich and said, what do you mean? Han Ji-han, okay, so listen. You know how it's always late when I come home from your house? So I always run into them once or twice. Shin Sun Il surprised to hear that. So you've been killing zombies at least once every time you come visit my house? Han Ji-han, yeah. Shin Sun Il, so what level are you right now? Han Ji-han, 14 right now. Shin Sun Il, so that's why you felt a bit stronger. Han Ji-han, that's what I'm worried about lately. Shin Sun Il, what? Han Ji-han, how to raise my stats, obviously. Shin Sun Il, you're a random character anyways. Just distribute it equally. Han Ji-han, hey, don't you know random character might be good early on, but become a failure of a character later? Basically, it's a stat problem. A character's stats are very important. Because it determines its abilities. As your level goes up, it gets harder and harder to level up. But even if you complain about raising the wrong stat, no one's going to do anything about it. A random character is a taboo amongst taboos, but to think I'd become one. Shin Sun Il, I'm sure that doesn't apply in real life. Didn't you learn our breathing technique? You can get strong just by training that. A martial artist's strength comes from their inner ki. Han Ji-han, a lot of martial arts novels I've read said something like that too. Shin Sun Il, a breathing technique allows the user to communicate with the world through breathing. Understand? The user's body gets stronger and stronger as more ki accumulated inside his body. And with that, his muscles, stamina, hearing, and sight all improve. So there's nothing wrong with being a random character. Han Jihan, you have a point. Why it's better to focus on something. You know the Chuanbu divine technique you couldn't learn before? It's possible to learn it if you just raise your INT. I have 37 points right now. So to get my INT up to 90, I have to level up about 8 more times. That's why I'm so troubled. I don't know how to distribute my points. Shin Sun Il, I think you should raise your VIT and SCR, Han Jihan. Why? Shin Sun Il, you have to have strength and stamina to defeat your enemy. You can cover your lack of speed with technique. Han Jihan, you have a point. But it's not like I'm going to be fighting in the abyss. Shin Sun Il, but aren't you already killing zombies? Han Jihan, that's just for now. Once Hwan Sung-gon is gone, I have to continue my normal life. I'm still going to be a game character, but I still have to study for the SATs and stuff. Shin Sun Il, you're fine with that? Han Jihan, fine with what? People with power tend to want to display their power. He smiles and raised his hand and said if there's anything I do with this power, it'd be healing other people. I can probably earn a lot of money if I became a doctor, but I'd have to study really hard to become one. What else is this power good for? He feel happy with it. I'm going to have to get a job once I graduate from college. He turned around and looked at Shin Sun Lee, who's looked confused. He said, what's with the face? Shin Sun Il, I'm just surprised, that's all. He scratched his cheek and thinking. You're going to get a job? Aren't you going to work in the abyss? Han Jihan, in the abyss? How does that even work? I can kill a zombie or two, but I don't want to do anything like killing a human being. Isn't that the same for everyone? I can't imagine using this power to kill someone. If someone enjoys something like that, then they must be a psychopath. And I'm not a psychopath. That's why I can't help but to think about this. I don't have to worry about anything since I have this ability. I can get into a good college like Sky just by raising my INT, and I can earn a good amount of money as an athlete by focusing on athletics. Isn't it the same for your house? Shin Sun Il, well, I guess. Han Jihan, your family runs a taekwondo dojo since your entire family knows martial arts. So I can probably make a living by using my ability too. But you see, the problem is that I don't really have anything I want to do. Shin Sun Il, you don't have anything you want to do? Don't you like games? What if you become a pro gamer or something? It doesn't sound bad if you raise some DX in luck. Han Jihan, come on. You can't live with just doing things that you like. Besides, I like playing games, but doesn't mean I want to make my career gaming. I don't even know what to major in. I'm just attending school. But my grade is only in the middle or so. It's impossible to get into a first-rate college with my current grades. Shin Sun Il, hearing all of this, make him puzzle. He stand up, put his hand on Han Jihan's forehead and said, did you hurt your head or something after you become a natural ability user? Han Jihan, why can't you listen to me when I'm being serious? You call yourself a friend? Shin Sun Il, no. I'm just surprised because you said something weird. So, what do you want to do? Han Jihan, that's the problem, like I said. I'm troubled because I don't know what I want to do. It's like walking on a road I can't see. Do you know what that feels like? Shin Sun Il, smiling, and said, nope, I don't know. I've loved martial arts ever since I was a kid. Han Jihan, should I hit him? Should I? Well, this is about my future, so of course he wouldn't know. What do I want to do? I like games. But being a professional gamer is an uncertain profession. A game's popularity comes and goes as new games come out every year. For example, if a game called StarCraft was popular for 5 years or so, a new game like LOL can come and be popular for 5 years. Because the two games have different playing styles, pro gamers have a hard time transitioning once the popularity goes down. It's like telling a potter to become a carpenter. Since Hwan Sung-gon and Chun Bum-un came to an agreement, I can live like I used to without worrying about any potential danger. But ever since I got this ability, I started thinking about my future a bit more. It might be the effects of INT increase. In any case, I just have to focus on leveling up for now. Just being level 30 will make me have 2 or 3 times a normal person's abilities. So I'll be able to become whatever I want to. But of course the problem is that I have no idea what I want to become. That's why I'm troubled about how to raise my stats. Shin Sun Il, if that's what you think, just raise your INT first. Han Jihan, why? Shin Sun Il, smarter people get better treatment in society, right? You take SATs with your brain too. Or you can stick to a sports, sweep through all the tournaments, and go to college that way. Han Jihan, and what? Open up a dojo? If I were to open up a dojo, what would it be? Sun Il's house has taekwondo, so maybe archery? No. Korea's archery is unusually strong. There must be people from the abyss there as well. Then what? Swimming? But that wouldn't be a dojo. Wait, why am I thinking about something so stupid? I don't know. Shinsun Il, I guess. Then why don't you raise your INT like I said? Han Ji-han, should I? Shinsun Il, yep. Han Ji-han, but I barely have any skills that use mana. I can't level up with that. If only I can pick up a magic scroll or something. Or maybe someone to tank or do a bus run. Shinsun Il, what? What? Why are you glaring at me like that? Han Ji-han party. Shinsun Il, what? We'll do a party hunt. I found my solution. Bus. It's when a high-level character trains with a lower-level character to make it stronger. Then term came from a bus driver moving people around, but I don't know for sure. Always, I've decided to ride a bus. The Sun Il bus. Shinsun Il, hey, are you sure this is going to work? Hanjihan, it should work since it's a game ability. Let's try party training. Party. In real life, it's a gathering to celebrate a special occasion, but the meaning is different in games. In games, it's a gathering to hunt monsters and level up. And I'm planning on forming a party with Sun Il. Let's see what his level is. He was 28 not too long ago. Looks like he's been training even more. Normally, it's harder to win against an opponent just 3 levels higher. So Sun Il is much stronger than me. So if he lets me ride on his bus, I can get stronger much quicker. My goal is 90 INT. Afterwards VIT and STR. You ready? Shinsun Il, yeah. Hanjihan command create party. The notification window screen appear you've created a party. What would you like to name your party? Oh. It's working. Shinsun Il, really? Notification, would you like oh. It works. To be your party name? Marking my first party name is. It works. Of course not. Hey, what should I name the party? Shinsun Il, just do whatever. It's not that important. Hanjihan, then I'll do this. Let's ride on Sun Il. Notification appear, would you like let's ride on Sun Il to be your party name? Yes, confirmed. Shinsun Il, what? Why did you name it something so stupid? Hanjihan, cause you're giving me a bus ride. Why? You mad? Shinsun Il, you little, no. Never mind. Well, you've made the party. Can you invite me? Hanjihan, probably, let's try. Invite party. The notification appeared in front of Shinsun Il. To seeing the notification in front of him, Shinsun Il surprised. They both are hunting zombies. One of the zombie bite on Shinsun Li arms. Hanjihan, hey, what's that? Is it like a barrier? Shinsun Il self-defense technique. You know that if you have enough inner ki, you can use it to do various things, right? Inner ki is basically energy. In other words, strength. If you apply inner ki to your body, it gets stronger. And it doesn't just get stronger. It gets tougher as well. You can even make it strong enough to withstand sword cuts. Hanjihan, oh. So it's like Chariok? Marital arts is really amazing. Shinsun Il Chariok is a type of self-defense technique. Though it's a little different. Can you get rid of this now? It doesn't hurt, but it still feels weird. Hanjihan, oh sorry, he stabbed zombie and zombies got defeated. Notification appear, your level has increased by 1. Oh. I leveled up. I know this was a good idea. It's definitely faster than when I'm hunting alone. Shinsun Il, really? If this is a party, do I get experience too? Hanjihan, I don't know. You want to check? Shinsun Il, you can do that? Hanjihan, use his skills observe. Oh. It works. Shinsun Il, how? Hanjihan, I have a skill called observe. I can see the target's information with it. Shinsun Il, what? You have something like that too? Hanjihan, yeah. Your level's 29 and you have 3.61% experience. Shinsun Il, I see. Hanjihan, but seeing how stats are well about his level, he must been training for a long time. You scary bastard. Bring a zombie here. Let's test something. Shinsun Il, huh? Sure. Hanjihan, command party options. Let's see. If I choose equal distribution. He click on equal distribution. Alert notification appeared, equal distribution is not possible if your level difference is greater than 10. As I thought. Hey, equal distribution doesn't work. Shinsun Il, really? Then I have to keep tanking for you? Hanjihan, be more graceful. Dragging the zombies with one hand. Let's test something before that. Try killing that. Shin Sun Il me? Hanji Han, yeah. I want to see if your experience goes up. I think the gamer system might apply to you while you're in my party. What do you think? Shin Sun Il thinking. Makes sense. He crushed the zombie's neck and killing it. Hanji Han scary. Shin Sun Il it's nothing much. Experience level increases 3.61% to 3.63%. Hanji Han hey. It works. Shin Sun Il really? Hanji Han your experience used to be 3.61% but now it's 3.63%. Shin Sun Il for real? Hanji Han yeah. But wait. If you're getting 0.02% per kill. Hike. That means you have to kill 5,000 zombies to level up. Shin Sun Il I don't think I can do that. Hanji Han neither can I. 5,000 is too much. That's going past grinding. Around 200 to 300 zombies spawn per dungeon, so that means you have to go through this 25 times to get a level. Shin Sun Il ugh. I'm gonna puke. Hanji Han same here. But my ability really is useful since it works on you too. Isn't there a way to exploit this? Shin Sun Il pulled his shirt and said hey. Stop trying to think up stupid exploits. Why don't you just focus on leveling up? Can't you see me helping you train? I'm not cheap you know. Hanji Han of course. Sure. He start hunting again zombies, stab and killed zombies. This is getting harder. I'm only getting 1% per kill now. Shin Sun Il looks like you can't do this past level 20. Hanji Han so it seems. This isn't good. It's going to be hard to hit 90 INT now. That means I need around 7 more levels. Shin Sun Il it's going to take forever if you just kill zombies. Why do you even need 90 points in INT? Can't you settle with just 50? Hanji Han thinking about the situation. Well, my INT has to be 90 to learn the Chuanbu Divine Technique. So I just set that as my standard. Shin Sun Il oi. You know that's one of our clan's strongest techniques. You were aiming for that? I'm not gonna give it to you, you know? Hanji Han when did I say I wanted it? I just set it as a standard cause I thought of it. I guess I'll have to change my target then. Shin Sun Il to what? Hanji Han if I put all I have into INT, it'll become 57. I'll get it to 60 and put THR rest in STR and VIT. I want to test how well I can do with 60 points in INT too. Shin Sun Il test? Hanji Han your memorization and cognitive abilities get better as your INT goes up. So I want to test how much smarter I become after putting point into INT. He command status window. He click get smarter my brain. And thus I become a genius. Shin Sun Il I think you've gone crazy. INT increase 57. New notification appeared THR skill mana affinity has been created through INT rising above 50. Oh mana affinity. Shin Sun ILY. What happened? Hanji Han I just got a new skill. Shin Sun Il what? Really? What is it? Hanji Han it's called mana affinity. Mana affinity passive, technique that allows the user to become more sensitive to mana and handle it better. Shin Sun Il mana affinity? What does it do? Hanji Han it's exactly like it sounds. It raises my affinity to an energy called mana. But it also says it increases MP related skill effects by 30%. So that means it'll boost Chuanbu breathing techniques effects by 30%. Amazing, right? Shin Sun Il ho. That sounds just like Heaven and Earth Constitution. Hanji Han Heaven and Earth Constitution? Shin Sun Il it's a body suitable for learning martial arts that's sensible to surrounding aura. Hanji Han there's something like that too? Shin Sun Il yeah. Everybody has different talents. Hanji Han I guess. Shin Sun Il well, looks like that's going to come in handy during Qigong training. Hanji Han right? The gamer ability really is useful. Alright, let's level up one more time in Hot 60 INT. He raised his hand and said to Shin Sun Il move a little. And command energy bolt. The energy bolt coming towards zombie. It's bigger than before. It's hit the zombie and just one hit zombies got defeated. Shin Sun Il shocked to see that. What was that? Hanji Han it's a skill called energy bolt. It shoot out a ball of mana. It looks usable with more points in INT. Shin Sun Il that's broken. So broken. Hanji Han what? Shin Sun Il it shoots out energy from the palm, just like what you did just now. Well, palm wind is stronger than what you just did, by still. There's a technique called palm wine in martial arts. It literally mean wind from the palm. Han feel amazing to hear that. So I really am an op character. Shin Sun Il, so what now? Look like you don't need to be on my bus anymore. Han, yeah. Shin Sun Il, then why don't I help you train here? Han train? Shin Sun Il, try using a sword instead of that spear. Or just martial arts. Han, so he wants to train my battle experience rather than my level. Then I'll go with martial arts. Shin Sun Il said use Jing. Han remembering Chuanbu breathing technique and activate it. 30% increase in STR and DEX. I can feel my strength increasing, but at the same time I can feel my MP draining quickly. It looks like I won't last more than 30 minutes. Then I'm off. Shin Sun Il, go for it. Han saw a zombie in front of him. Use the breathing technique. Use his feet to take a position, then hit his pawn to zombie, tap it into his face with energy and zombie push back and fall behind. Wow. This is pretty good. I never knew martial arts could be this great. Zombie's health power becomes 0. And vanished. Notification appeared, you've used Chuanbu martial art techniques 8 trigram strike without the skill. Your mastery increased by 10%. Ha? Shin Sun Il, what's up? Han, I got a new message. You've used Chuanbu martial art techniques 8 trigram strike without the skill. Your mastery increased by 10%, it says. Looks like there are shortcuts in the mastery system. Shin Sun ILO. That sounds good. How come you didn't get it while you were sparring with me? Han, who knows? Maybe it only works in an actual fight? Shin Sun Il, so only when you're killing monsters? Han, yep. My ability's like an onion. I can peel it again and again, and it never ends. Shin Sun Il, that's good then. You can grind your mastery too. Keep going. It's easy since zombies are so slow. Han, yes. Zombies are good lump of experience. Shin Sun Il, alright. Let's continue. Han, wait. Let me pick up this item first. He saw the drop item. He used observe skill on it. What? It dropped tooth? I don't want to pick it up. Tooth of the dead, rank low, type crafting item, a dirty and filthy tooth filled with resentment of the dead. Used for black magic and as material for alchemy. Crafting item, an item used to craft an object. It's a crafting item. Looks like it's usable in alchemy. I don't know alchemy though. Shin Sun Il, the zombie dropped a tooth? I can't believe it. Han, neither can I. Shin Sun Il, I really don't know how to classify your ability. Because their zombies have no real bodies. Han, huh? What do you mean? Shin Sun Il, this illusion barriers gathers the spirit of the dead. In other words, zombies are just to shape the spirits take inside the illusion barrier. It's possible to hit and destroy them, but they shouldn't leave any material items since they were just a spirit to begin with. Han, so they're dropping items because of my gamer ability, and that's strange? Shin Sun Il, yep. Han, wait, this is the first time I'm hearing about how the illusion barriers works. Why didn't you tell me before? Shin Sun Il, I thought you knew. Han, why would you think I knew any? And suddenly they hear zombie's voice, that make them shiver their body, to saw that much big zombies they got scared. Han, the hell is that? Level 34 Legion Zombie. He used his skill observe. Legion Zombies level 34. Health power 15,200 MP 1200, assembly of zombies full of resentment. When a large amount of zombies feel threatened due to mass hunting, they merge into a Legion Zombie. It has no magical abilities, but has immense strength and stamina. It is, however, very slow. It came out cause I killed too many zombies? Shin Sun Il, what's that? Han, it says it appears when you kill a lot of zombies. It's really strong but slow. We should run, right? Shin Sun Il, looks like that's the best choice. Han, then let's get out of here. He command ID escape. But alert notification appeared, you can't escape from this area. Shin Sun Il, hey, doesn't look like we can. Han, it doesn't work for you either? Shin Sun Il, nope. It's probably because of him. Zombie starts standing on his feet. And stepping towards them both. They both feel scared to saw it. Zombie using their paws to attack them. Shin Sun Il shouted to Han, dodge it. They both run and trying to dodge it. Zombie pawn hit the floor, they both safe themselves. Han, if I get hit by that I'm going to die without a doubt, even with my gamer ability. It's so strong. No wonder it's a boss mob. Han, start attacking energy bolt. Energy bolt. Hit the zombie's hand. Zombie's HP dropped. Damn it. I don't have enough MP. Zombie try to open his mouth slowly. It's fully open. No way. Don't tell me it's going to shoot something from its mouth. Zombie suddenly attack his pawn towards Hanjihan. Hanjihan did expect this, he barely dodged it. It's tricked me. Zombie pawn once again hit the floor and Hanjihan rolled himself for safe place. Just one hit is going to be end of me. Hanjihan hear the strike. Shin Sun Il hit the zombie and said being big doesn't mean you're strong. Hanjihan right. Thr Chunbumun's heir can't lose to a mere zombie. Right? Shin Sun Il hey. What are you doing? Hit it. Hanjihan okay. And feel excited he open his inventory and withdraw weapon yo used. He trying to restore his energy. Yes. A crit. Alright, I'll finish you off. Zombie screaming more louder. And withdraw energy. Hanjihan barely faced that energy coming towards him. Zombie try to attack again. Hanjihan another slam. Time to bail. He tried to use his speed. But he hear the something. He turn around and saw zombie put their fingers into the floor. Hanjihan what is it doing? Zombie try to pull it. Hanjihan watching it nervous. Zombie withdraw a big piece of floor. He carry the piece on his hands and going to attack. Hanjihan feel scared to seeing that. He freeze don't know what to do. Shit. It's gonna throw it. Zombie throw the piece of rock towards Hanjihan. Hanjihan scared and running. He jumped himself trying to dodge it. Shin Sun Il said Jihan, be careful. It's going berserk. Hanjihan you don't have to tell me that. Hanjihan sitting on his feet, he attack energy bolt. It's hit the zombie, zombie again attack the piece of rock. Again Hanjihan dodge it. This time he barely save himself. Hanjihan well, at least it's pretty easy to dodge. Although it'll be game over if I'm hit just once. Looks like Sun Il's attack dealt a lot of damage. I should continue attacking it too. Weak attacks are pointless though. He suddenly remembers something. He called Sun Il. Draw its attention for a bit. Shin Sun Il okay. He attacked the zombie and successfully get his attention. Hanjihan alright. While it's aggroed. He used his hand towards zombie. Take the option. And thinking energy bolt. It's being used as a skill, but when it was created it also gave me the ability to instinctively emit mana. So what would happen if I gathered THR mana in my hand? He restored all of his mana. And Mecha Energy Ball reminds me of Kamehameha from Dragon Ball. His MP dropped due to this. He throw that energy ball towards zombie. I can feel this thing going out of control. If I can land this thing, it's going to do a lot of damage. He just remember. Wait. I can't just shoot it. All that's going to do is cause an explosion. Think. What would you do in a game? Hanjihan got it. He smiles and take a position in focusing spin. Spin in a spiral. The energy bolt spinning, his speed increases even more and more, this thing's pressure is amazing. It's perfect. He throw the bolt towards zombie this time and said eat this and die. Energy bolt going to hit the zombie. It's hit it. Due to the energy bolt zombie head falls. And he vanished, Shin Sun Il watching it surprisely. Hanjihan one hit. In just one hit and zombies got defeated. He feel excited. Yes I did it. Ha ha ha. He got information your level goes up by 1, due to level up he absorbing energy around him. He feel it and new notification appeared. You've defeated Monster Legion Zombie. You've received the title Zombie Slayer. Checking his status, my INT will hit 60 with just 3 more points, so where should I put the rest of my points? From my experience with the Legion Zombie, I'm going to need either VIT or DEXRO survive. And there's the technique I just developed too. It's incredibly strong, so future battles shouldn't be a problem from now on. Notification appeared you've thought of a new skill. Would you like to name it? Confirm or decline. Skill used to just appear but now. Same notification appeared. Hanjihan not again. I have to yell out the skill name when I use it anyway. Spiral Energy Bolt. So this should do. He click on confirm, Spiral Energy Bolt active level 1 experience 1%. A technique used to gather and spin an immense amount of mana in a spiral form. The spiral spin greatly increases its piercing power, and the increased amount of mana also greatly increases its strength. 20% defense penetration. 600% attack damage increase. 4 seconds spin time. Depending on the user's wish, it is possible to increase the spin time to 10 seconds. There is an additional attack damage increase as the spin time increases. He feels surprised to read all of this notification. This thing's damage is amazing. So that's how the zombie's head was blown off in one hit. This is perfect as a finishing move. It's simple but the power is incredible. Shin Sun Il tap Hanjihan from his behind. Shin Sun Il, what are you muttering about? Aren't you gonna pick that up? Hanjihan, what? Oh yeah. The drops. I have to pick them up. It might have dropped something special since it was a boss mob. They saw 3 items drops. Hanjihan, hey, is this Shin Sun Il? No way. It's beyond my imagination. I can't believe it. Shin Sun Il, hey, Hanjihan, yep. Shin Sun Il, is this money? Hanjihan, yeah. Looks like it. They both are whispering, Hanjihan, well, in games, monsters are supposed to drop money. Isn't it weirder that I haven't gotten any from the other zombies? Shin Sun Il, really? Hanjihan, I'm sure. Let's just say that for now. There's no need to be surprised anymore no matter what my ability throws at me. But this money. Do you think this is counterfeit? Shin Sun Il, you'll find out if you put it in the bank. Hanjihan, I'll just store it for now. A single boss monster drops 500,000. Really? I'm going to be filthy rich at this rate. Hanjihan, hey. Looks like this really is real money. I just got 500k from that. Shin Sun Il, shocked, what? No way. Then what's that? Hanjihan used observe skill. Lowest grade. Recovery potion, rank normal, a recovery potion. A lower middle grade potion that instantly recovers 200 HP, tastes like strawberry. Oh my god. Shin Sun Il, what? Is that what I think it is? Is it? Hanjihan, yes. This is exactly what you think it is. Cove, Tian. Shin Sun Il, that's amazing. What's its effect? Hanjihan, instant 200 HP recovery. My HP is 700 right now, by the way. Shin Sun Il, that's really amazing. Hanjihan, is there anything that can instant heal your wounds in the abyss? Shin Sun Il, yeah. But it's really expensive. Hanjihan, how much? Shin Sun Il, high-level alchemist make them. They're usually exported from Europe, and each one can go for tens of million won. Hanjihan, great. So I just obtained a bunch of potions all worth tens of million won. He picked it up. You helped me train, so take 3. Shin Sun Il, surprisingly, what? Hanjihan, it's etiquette to split item drops in parties. I'll take the dropped money from before, so don't worry about it. Shin Sun Il, feel emotionally to hear that. Hanjihan, I'll put the other 2 in my inventory. Anything else? Again, he used the observe skill. It's a skill book, called Energy Drain Rank Rare. Technique possessed by some middle rank or above undead that can absorb life force. It absorbs the target's life force and adds it to the user's life force. With training, it is possible to transfer the user's life force to allies. He loudly screamed, oh yes? To hear that, suddenly Shin Sun Il going to drop the recovery potion. Barley, he safe it and said, what? What wrong? Hanjihan, show the skill book. It's a skill book. I found, Shin Sun Il, what? Hanjihan, it's dropped a skill book. It's called Energy Drain. It's a technique that can absorb the user's life force. Shin Sun Il, what? Hanjihan laughed and said, worship me, heathen. I, the luckiest man alive. Ha 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 ha. It's dark night, so they gone their homes. At the morning, Hanjihan going for school and thinking about the last night, as expected of a boss mob. It really knows what items to drop. Life Drain. It's a long distance skill that can heal me at the same time. It's obviously going to become a huge help in the future. Time to kill some more zombies. My goal is to hit level 30 by the end of the month. Feeling excited, then suddenly Shin Sun Il put his hand on Hanjihan's shoulder and said, what are you doing in the middle of the road? Are you sick? Hanjihan, just remember, oh yeah, I was on my way to school. And said to Shin Sun Il, no, I was just thinking about what happened yesterday. It might have been an everyday thing to you, but it was first for me. Shin Sun Il killing a boss mob in real life? Hanjihan, precisely. Shin Sun Il, he's so excited. It's good to be happy and all. But we're going to be late at this rate. Let's hurry up. They both are entered in the school around. Shin Sun Il, have you used the money yet? Hanjihan, no, I haven't had the chance to. Hanjihan, try using it now so we can see if it's real. Hanjihan, it's kind of important, right? Shin Sun Il, of course it is. I tested the potions you gave me yesterday, and it's the real thing. It really is the multi-million won potion. Hanjihan, so its effect is the real thing, Shin Sun Il, yep. And that's not something you can just ignore. Han Jihan, in what way? Shin Sun Il, the zombies inside illusion barriers are nearby spirits that have been materialized using the creator's ability. In other words, you're not creating something from nothing. Han Jihan, spirits to zombies. So you're saying it came from something already existing? Shin Sun Il, yeah. By potions or the soul stone you picked up. And the money and skill book from yesterday. There's something created from nothing. Han Jihan feel confused. Shin Sun Il explained it. Creating something non-existing. This isn't a simple matter. Don't you know the law of conservation of mass? Supernatural abilities aren't necessarily free from this law. Han Jihan's supernatural abilities are affected by the laws of physics? Shin Sun Il smiled and said. The only thing able to make the impossible possible is a miracle. Supernatural abilities aren't exempt from the laws of causality. That's why Huan Sung-gon is gathering vengeful spirits with his illusion barriers. Han Jihan surprised to hear that. Huan Sung-gon is going what? There's a reason he's gathering vengeful spirits in the illusion barriers? Shin Sun Il, no, never mind. We've already made our decision of how to deal with him. Han Jihan, what? Why make me so curious if you're not going to tell me anything about it? It doesn't look like he'll change his mind. Does that mean it's an important matter? Okay, got it. In the class represented greetings. Stand. And bow. It's break time, Han Jihan thinking. Just sitting here like this makes me feel really strange. While not exactly life-threatening, but the me that's in dangerous battles, and the me that's opening a book to study, they're both the same person, but at the same time, like completely different people. I'm not going to decide to quit this life and jump into the world of the abyss or anything, right? Get your head together. You have to put your life on the line in that world. It's not a place that's end with just killing a couple zombies like what I'm doing now. Shaking his head, he suddenly feels something strange. Everything just freeze, no one is moving. Wait, what happened? Everyone frozen. He hear the voice Han Jihan. He look his behind, it's red hair girl. She said to Han Jihan, I have something to ask you.